Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Evan and welcome back to my channel for yet another video, or should I say a live stream. Slight delay, I was supposed to go live at midnight, but unfortunately my new computer was giving me some issues, but either way, I just wanted to stream tonight and try out this new format. The main thing I'm going to be trying to do today is I'm going to go through a bunch of because my YouTube comment section gets flooded with questions on how to do certain Greyhound or Cordyceps stuff, so I'm just going to go over some frequently asked questions and DMs and stuff, and I'm actually really rusty on the topic myself. Guys, between tutorials, I don't mess around with the Call of Duty 3D modeling stuff at all. In my spare time, I'm usually working on my own projects and stuff, so I kind of get rusty and forget things in between tutorials. So on this stream, I'm basically going to be starting from zero. All I have installed on this new computer is basically, I have just Call of Duty. I don't have Greyhound or any of the supplementary stuff, and I'm just going to be following my own tutorials. And if you're watching, feel free to follow along if you want to rip some assets, or I can chop this up into different bits, or if someone's having trouble with a certain step, the idea is that I'll be able to link them this stream with a time code or a timestamp, and to be able to help them or whatever. And also, if you're in the chat or whatever, you can ask questions that you've been having. And yeah, that's just a general thing. So first things first, let's pull up one of my old streams. Also, a friend of the channel, Simpy, he is probably going to be hopping in at some point, and we can figure out how the audio for a Discord VC will work. I think I know how it'll work. But first things first, we have to pull up one of my old tutorials. Got it. And this is a brand, oh god. This is a brand new YouTube account, so Jesus Christ. Oh my god, what is that? That's insane. Anyway, Evan Tyler 223. Let's search that up. Ooh, I'm live. Actually, I don't have a live chat up right now. My bad. I should probably do that. In case there is someone here. Let's see. I didn't get the notification on my personal account. Right here. Okay. There we go. And I'll just pull up the chat here. And put this somewhere where I can see it. There we go. But yeah, let's just go to, I think it's just this tutorial. How to extract files from Warzone and other modern Call of Duty games. Oh my god, I didn't anticipate how obnoxious it was going to be to listen to myself. Also, I wonder how the audio levels sound right now. I should probably sort that out, in case I'm too quiet or something. So I'm just gonna mute myself and then listen to the audio. Alrighty, audio sounds good, but let's get into this. Let's listen to what this... people keep on saying that I look like Tom Holland, in these older tutorials, but just to spite them, I have started to grow a beard, so I don't look like Tom Holland anymore. I look like a hobo. Take that. My name is Evan and welcome back to my channel for yet another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to extract files from modern Call of Duty games, such as Call of Duty Warzone, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2019, etc. You know, anything you want, really, because previously we had Greyhound, which allowed us to extract files from older Call of Duty games, like Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, you know, older titles that didn't have the Ricochet anti-cheat. But now, with the help of an additional application called Cordyceps, which recently became free to use for the public, but it's by the same creators of Greyhound. They had a paywall on it for a little while. Now it is free. Free 99 for anyone who wants to extract files from newer games that have an anti-cheat. And I'm going to show you how to download Cordyceps, how it works, how we can run it in tandem with Greyhound in order to get any asset that we want from the newer Call of Duty games. Please stay tuned if you're at all interested in that. Alrighty, let's take it from the top. So first thing we need to do is, obviously, we need to download Cordyceps. So just go to the link in the description. Alright. First step, Evan from the past. Let's download Cordyceps. How kind of you to put the link right here in the description. Let's go find the newest version. So what we'll do is we'll open that link and then go to right here. You'll see it says latest, and we'll just go there and then download the zip file. Easy peasy. And we'll just open a new folder on our desktop. New folder. Also, I'm using Windows 11 now, so we'll get to see if there's any issues with that, because I used to do all my tutorials on Windows 10. I remember someone in the Discord had issues, so who knows? Maybe it won't work now, and we'll have to figure out a way around like things and troubleshoot live on the air. It'll be fun. But we're just gonna call this Greyhound. Actually, we'll just call this pod_stuff. That'll be good. We'll just set this right here and open our downloads. That Cordy zip over here just to keep things organized. And I have 7-zip installed, so whenever I want to unzip a file, I just go to show more options and 7-zip and then extract here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and here we go. Let's get back to Evan's tutorial from the past. Now that we've got that, and it'll be clearly labeled. We're gonna go to the releases, go to latest, download the zip file. This will contain the exe and everything. And if it blocks the download, you can just download it anyway. I find that my Google Chrome false flags a lot of different files as suspicious, but I've ran this through VirusTotal already, and there's no suspicious files whatsoever, and I've been running it with absolutely no issues, so disregard that. Now that we've downloaded it, we can just open up our File Explorer, go to Downloads, and you'll find the zip file right here. Now, what we're gonna do is skip the yapping. Handling all random, and go to depth. We drag and drop. We'll just call it something random, and we're just going to drag and drop the Cordyceps zip in here, and then extract it. And you'll see now we have an exe and various other folders. And before we can run Cordyceps properly, we're going to have to go to the data folder and go to deps, and which I believe stands for dependencies. And we're going to, this will be another link in the description. This is Ciclia, I don't know how to pronounce it exactly, but either way, go to the link in the description, go to the releases, same as Cordyceps, and we're going to download, in this case, it's a RAR file. Alright, so exact same thing. We're just going to go down here. Here's the Silica link. We're going to go here, the latest one, and download the RAR. Easy peasy. Now, what else do we have to do, Evan? Now, let's go back to where we had the dependencies folder. If we just go back, we can see it's here's where we exported Cordyceps, and then data, and then dependencies, depths, and then we're just going to drag the RAR that we just downloaded into there for Silica, and then extract it. All right, sounds pretty straightforward. Depths, and did we just drag Silica in there, or does it come pre-installed now? Let's see. This part of the tutorial could be outdated. Silica. We'll drag this in. We'll see if this works. Extract. Wait, actually, we gotta do the 7-zip, so show more options, 7-zip, extract here. And we'll just say yes to all. Like if it copies things or whatever. And see if that works. And then once this is done, we shouldn't have to mess with anything in here. Alright, now that we have everything all set for Cordyceps, the next part is to create a dump of the files in the Call of Duty game that we're trying to extract. Ooh, this is the fun part that everyone gets hung up on, myself included. And then we're going to type... Alright, so opening up Cordy for the first time. Alright, so what's the command? Before you do this, you'll have to do a couple things, okay? First off, you need to have the Call of Duty game not running in the background, but you will have had to have already ran it. So boot up the game, make sure it's updated, get to the main menu. If you have to restart it, I played some last night, some Warzone. Please restart your Call of Duty. Make sure you restart it, and then go back in. Just get to the main menu. That's all you really need to do. And then once you do that, close out the game. You shouldn't need to boot up the game at all after that. Next up, after you've had the game downloaded, you've ran it, and it's all set, what we're going to need to do is go down to our file location of our Call of Duty game. So in my case, I know that the Call of Duty download is located in my E drive under the Battle.net folder, and then you click on Call of Duty, and then you'll see your Call of Duty launcher.exe, but this isn't... Okay, so we gotta find the Call of Duty file. So for this, can we just go to... I have it on my desktop right here. Can we just... Open file location. Here's the launcher. and I believe it's is it the retail folder that we're looking for, Evan from the past?
Our file location of our, then you click on Call of Duty, and then you'll see your Call of Duty launcher.exe, but this isn't the one that we want, not in this stage. You're going to see a folder labeled retail. That's where you're going to go, and then scroll down and find the exe in here. This is the one that we need.
Perfect. So now that we're in the retail folder, we're going to look for CoD exe. The only caveat here is that if you're extracting from Steam, this is excuse me, this is a BattleNet download, and I know that people have had trouble following this tutorial with Steam. Maybe that's something I'll do in the future, but as of right now, I don't have that. I'll probably look into it off stream and try and do it on my own, but I know that people have done it, so I know it's possible to extract from a Steam download of Call of Duty, but I'm not sure like how to fix the issues people have with that off the top of my head, unfortunately. But let's look. We're in the retail folder, and we just need to look for the CoD exe right here. And is it just copy file path, or was it shift right click? Shift right click. Copy as path. Is that correct?
Labeled retail. That's where you're going to go, and then scroll down and find the exe in here. This is the one that we need. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we're going to shift right click this, and then copy as path. Now what that's going to do is it's going to copy the file path of the exe. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the command prompt of Cordyceps, and we are going to, before we do anything, and this is extremely important, please, everything before this, everything past this, you're fine, but when you dump the game, make sure you're disconnected from the internet. Because this is the part where Call of Duty is going to be like, oh my god, they're manipulating files, and you might get banned. So I'm going to do that right now. And you can see my...
Alright, this is the part of the tutorial where we disconnect the internet, but I'm live streaming, oh no! Well, it's a good thing that my live streaming computer is separate from my actual computer, which is what I'm doing everything on. So I can keep my live streaming computer connected, but I am going to disconnect the Ethernet from my gaming PC right now, okay? And there you have it. Proof. I just unplugged my... Come on. Come on, focus. Why isn't it focusing? Oh, look at that. There's my Ethernet cable. I unplugged it. There we go. Now, I won't get banned. And also, make sure that you're not connecting over Wi-Fi, which I will do right now. Just go over here. And I actually don't know how to do this in Windows 11. Settings. Oh, settings are over here. It's not connected, offline. You aren't connected to any networks, as you can see right here. So I'm good. And now that I'm offline, what do I do next?
I unplugged my Ethernet cable.
From
now I'm going to type in the command
a year
dump.
ago.
Oh,
Not even a year
ago.
ago.
Click on the prompt again. Dump, and then we're just going to Control V, the Call of Duty Retail exe.
Okay, seems pretty straightforward. Dump. I remember I made some mistakes typing this in, so I know that like the first 1 or 2 takes here are gonna be mistakes, but let's see. So dump, Control V. Oh, we're gonna want to go back. There needs to be a space right there. Okay, so make sure there's a space between the dump and the first quotation mark right there, you see? But let's just go back over to the end, and what do we do next? Tom Holland to Evan.
Enter. And then it'll dump it. It might take a moment.
Oh, that's all we have to do?
Looking good. Alright, now that the dump went through,
Okay, let's do this in real time. And I'm triple checking, disconnected from the internet, and we're gonna dump. Alright. You get to see this in real time. Successfully dumped the required data. This can now be used with the title it's intended for. Okay. Let's just keep on following the tutorial.
Back on. And that's the only stage in the process where we have to do that. From here on out, like when we're extracting files and whatnot, you don't have to unplug the internet or turn it off or whatever. It should be all set, no problemo. No, almost zero risk of getting banned.
Nice.
Like me and some of my friends do this all the time, and none of us have.
Yo, we got 4 people watching. What's up, guys and girls, whatever you are? Any tips? Wait, one second. Let me pause myself. Do you have any tips for finding camos in the files? Yeah, there's like oh, I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's literally like certain keywords and stuff. What I did, God, how do you... I can't remember off the top of my head, but personally, I think I just dumped all the images from the games onto, like, a SSD, and I just sorted through them and found the files that way. There's a lot easier. I think on the Discord... One second. Discord... I want to say that Simpy's already done us the favor of posting like the file names of like some of the textures and stuff. Let me try and pull those up on the Discord right now. Oh, I forgot I disconnected from the Wi-Fi. 1 second, I'm gonna go plug it back in. All right, which I can do since I've already dumped the game. All right, 1 sec. Let's see. Where'd my internet go? Here it is. And shebang. Back to the internet. Hopefully I don't get banned. If the tutorial's so accurate, I won't. Which I have faith it is. But let's see. Now Discord reload? Yes, you will. Let's open up my server. Oh, Simpy texted me. Oh, yeah, no worries. Let's see. Going over onto my YouTube Discord. And if we just pull this up here, let's see. Under Blender stuff, other 3D stuff, is it not Simpy models? Shaders. Blender chat, that's not it. There's one, okay, model names. Modern Warfare 2019, some maps, some weapons, Cold War, coming soon, Vanguard. Modern Warfare 3, maybe there's something here. We can search, skins. Wait, what was it you said specifically that you were looking for? Yo, what's up, Lone Castle? Yeah, and Simpy! What's up, brother? Oh, camos. And all that you have to do, camos, see if we can get any results. Whenever you're having trouble, like, if you have a question like this, a lot of the times it can be resolved by just going to the Discord and just searching for whatever you're dealing with. Hey, wondering if anyone has a Modern Warfare 3 event weapon prestige canos, if they can share for me. Does anyone have the latest blah blah blah? If we can just click on any of these, with the skins as well, like the camo, right here, anything in the game. Let's see. Let's see. What is this? Is there a camo shader? I could have sworn that there was a place where we had posted code names for like textures and stuff. We have the weapons and maps and everything. I'm not sure, but like if you just dig around on the Discord enough, I'm sure that you can find the naming conventions in a conversation somewhere. Anyway, back to the tutorial. We might retread that later on, and I'll comment it or whatever and get back to you. But back to the tutorial.
If you get confused or whatever, you can just type in help, and then it's going to give you a list of commands, all sorts of information that's very useful. And one thing is right here is a quick start guide, and basically that's at the part where we're going to be following that. So now we're at a part where we just need to enter a command. It's a pretty long string, but after that we should be able to rip assets. So what we're going to do is set handler, and make sure you don't make any typos. This is Evan from the future. I'm actually about to make a couple typos, but I think that it's helpful for troubleshooting and figuring things out.
You made a couple typos.
Issues, so I'm going to leave it in the video. But yeah, the first couple times I'm going to mess up a little bit here. So if you're having issues, just triple check for typos. Set handler. In this case, I'm ripping assets from Modern Warfare 2023 Warzone. So it's actually just Modern Warfare 3, which in this you can see is MW6. So what we're going to do is type in MW6, and then what we'll have to do is we need to copy the folder location of the game.
And it's the same thing. I'm still extracting files from Modern Warfare 3, which is the current Warzone. So it's going to be the same thing. Set handler, MW6, space, and then whatever he does
next. In this case, that's, see where we have the CoD launcher EXE, we'll see that it's...
Alright, sweet. We can just Control V, paste the CoD launcher EXE thing
under
again.
My game drive E, that'll... and then copy the folder location.
Oh wait,
okay,
folder. It's the folder location, not that exact thing. Okay, so let's pull this back up. So it's going to be copy address as text, maybe? Let's see. Quote Control V, unquote. Does that look about right? C program files, Call of Duty retail underscore.
Is that what you did? That into Cordyceps, but make sure that you have quotation marks around it so that there's no spaces between the quotations and the folder path, and then go Call of Duty, and see where we have the CoD launcher EXE, we'll see that it's under my game drive E, Battle.net Call of Duty, and instead of like shift right clicking the EXE, what we're going to do is go up to this bar, and then...
Alright, that's probably... Okay, let me try that again. Oh, wait, actually, that does, So just
Control C.
loading?
So go to where.
Okay. So we can just get rid of the retail part right here then. And back to the tutorial.
You see the retail location, and then paste that into Cordyceps. But please back to
Make sure there's
easy peasy.
quotation marks.
This is all G underscore, and then end quotations, and then low.
And this is the part that sometimes gets you to set locale prefix all one. I think that it has to have an E. See, I got an error here, and I got confused, but then I did it again. Let's see. Locale with an E, yeah. So let's give that a shot. Set locale prefix, and then quote eng underscore unquote. And was there something at the end?
It's loading the asset. Underscore end quotation load common.
Load common files. Okay. All right. Unknown command provided. C. Okay, what did I do wrong? Set handler MW6 C program files. Oh wait. Oh, there's like spaces and stuff, so that's not right. One sec. Looks like I got the file path pasted incorrectly. So let's try this one more time. Set handler MW6 quote Control V unquote what was it? Set local prefix. And then G underscore load common. Oh, I forgot to get rid of the retail. No. So, load files. We'll just copy this. Control C. And then break down here. Control V. This part's really finicky. You have to get it exactly right. Wait, it's doing the same thing again. Like it's adding spaces when there shouldn't be, right? I don't have spaces in the tutorial. Wait, no, there are. So that should be. One second. What am I doing wrong here? What did he retail? This should be here. Okay. This part. Duty. C program called duty. Set handler and W6 set local prefix. Load common files. One sec. Unknown command provided. Wait one second. What am I doing wrong? Wait. Oh, okay. One second. Yeah, I'll call you Simpy. One second. You're my phone a friend. Let's see. I can't hear the phone ringing on Discord. One second. Might have to mess with my audio settings. Scarlet USB. Scarlet USB. Hola, senor! Wait one second. I don't know if stream can hear you or not. One second. Let me... Yeah, let me... Media source, mic, aux. No. Where's my desktop audio? Should I just do a window capture, I wonder? Window capture, this one right here. Wait, what about audio capture? Audio input capture. Ooh, application maybe. Application audio capture, okay. And we'll set it to Discord. And okay. Say something?
Testing.
Okay, sweet. I think that the stream can hear you just fine. And I'm just getting hung up on the dumbest thing, as I'm sure you can probably see. So what am I doing wrong here? So it's set handler MW6.
Check quality up.
And then am I copying the right file path? One second. Retail. So we don't want to be in the retail. We want to be in just this one right here. Call of Duty, and then copy this. Paste it in. Control V.
Oh, say, did you reinstall Corey? Because a lot of people have been having this issue.
Oh yeah. I just installed it. I guarantee it's a typo.
Okay.
And then set locale prefix png underscore unquote load common files. Same issue. C program files. Are there spaces supposed to be there? Let me see. Set handler MW6. Call of Duty. So Call of Duty and this had spaces.
Go. You just have to.
I am stumped. Let's see. Call of Duty. Battle.net, Call of Duty.
Maybe Steam hates me right now.
Really?
I'm trying to buy something, but then when I authorize it, it just takes me back to the URL to where I can buy the thing.
Oh shit. I mean, it is a little bit different here. Is it? It's not doing it doesn't have Battle.net in the thing. So maybe I have it installed like weirdly. 1 second. I had it installed in Battle.net Call of Duty, and right now I have it installed in Program Files Call of Duty. Do you know if that makes a difference at all?
No, it shouldn't.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
Definitely shouldn't.
Copy. Let's try it again. I'll close out Accordion and reopen it. But yeah, guys, if you have issues like this, yeah, it happens to everyone at some point. Let's see. Accordion.
I'm about to do a contact Steam or contact Steam because
Set handler. 6. And then quote. Control V. Oh wow. 1 second. Control V. That looks good to me. I don't see why that wouldn't work. Set load. Prefix. Oh, that's another thing. I'm using Windows 11. I wonder, is there support for Windows 11? There has to be, right?
oh, what do you mean?
Oh, I was just wondering. Cordyceps works on Windows 11, right? It has to.
Yeah, it has to.
Yeah. It'd be weird if it didn't. ENG load files. Unknown command provided. C program files. It's in quotes. 1 second. Maybe I'm just. Oh, I'm not putting in it. Oh my god, I'm a moron. That makes sense. All right, there we go. So it's set handler MW6 init quote whoops. Whoa, what did I just do? Delete all this. I see what I did. Okay. Okay. MW6 init quote control V unquote set locale prefix set locale prefix quote ENG underscore unquote and then load common files. There we go. It's always something stupid, guys. Okay? Like I said, I was rusty. Okay. And now we can continue the tutorial.
To make sure you don't get any of that wrong, but once you start seeing green loaded, boom, it's loading the assets. And this isn't going to load everything off rip, it's just going to load the common files. So if you're looking to extract character models, what I would do here is load wc space star, and then basically
I'm gonna load all the files because I can, and my computer's beefy enough that it will do it with ease. So we're gonna do load, and is that all I have to do?
The code name for
load wc star star. Let's see. Load up everything. And now we wait as it speeds by. Did you have any advice? I had someone asking me in DMs, like a quick and easy like auto shader. Do you have any advice for that? That's something that's more in your wheelhouse than mine, because I'm a simpleton who prefers to just always texture everything by hand meticulously. We have a
Yeah, I guess
we have a tab for that in the
uh,
Discord, right?
yeah. It's just the problem is I wouldn't recommend it for people that are like already like advanced with Blender. I just wouldn't recommend it. I would just only recommend for beginners.
Yeah, that makes sense. These are just some people like who just want to get it like quick and like dirty, just quickly done. Who can't stand the
And knowing that
tediousness.
most of those people, and then knowing that most of the people just make thumbnails, it's not necessary to like make them look high quality. Say that oh shit just comes in clutch. Saves you
Yeah.
like probably like 15 to like 35 minutes of texturing.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, it's still
Yeah.
going.
Bro's just saying, you know what? Bro says, you know what? F it. I'm just gonna load everything. Just the PC's just gonna blow up. Yeah.
Dude, my PC, it has a NVIDIA RTX 4070 Super, okay, dude? It's not blowing up anything. Is it gonna start properly? Coin toss. But once it's up and running, I'm good.
Once you open that task manager, you see the usage 99%.
Dude, I'm opening Task Manager right now. I'm calling your bluff, okay? I have 128 gigabytes of RAM, okay? Performance. I'm at... My CPU's at 11, my memory is at 19, and my GPU's at 5, okay? We are cruising, okay?
Jesus, mine gets up to like 70 at the Jesus.
Dude,
My 2080
it's
can
a
get.
nice PC. I'm so happy. It's amazing. Shout out to anybody who's in chat. I know I'm one of them, and Simpy's probably another. But there's dope people here who are in chat, so that's awesome. Let's go. All right, now that that's all done, continue the tutorial.
That is going to be found in the file that you're looking for. So if, in Modern Warfare 2023, Warzone.
Oh yeah, I'll basically give the gist of what Tom Holland faced Evan is saying. Basically, right here, there's no need to load all the files like I just did. Like, it's kind of overkill, especially if you are going in with something in mind that you want. Like, you can look in the Discord and look for specific character names to load them specifically. If you're looking for just characters in general, you can load WC space star and type in head star and then enter, and then after that you can do the same with the body for character, because their characters are made up of two parts, heads and bodies, so that's one way of doing it. If you're doing weapons, I'm pretty sure that they have code names like W. It depends on if you want the world model or the view model, so you would either do I don't know off the top of my head what you would do. It'd be VM, but that would load way too much. That would load like everything. I don't know. But basically, you just, if you know what you're looking for, then you do that. If you don't know what you're looking for, either load everything or load common files, and then like whatever you don't load will still show up grayed out, right, Simpy? Or will it not show up when you search it? It'll show up grayed, right?
If it's like you haven't loaded up like a gun or something, it's just gonna like what do you mean?
Like if you don't load all the files, and then will it still show up if you search for it, or will it just
It
not
will show up. It would show up, but the problem is right next to it, it's gonna say placeholder. So it
Yes.
won't even even if you try to press it, it just won't even let you extract it. Not just gonna be extracted basically because it just hasn't been loaded yet.
Exactly. So if you're just getting started, you can probably just get away with load common files, look in there, and if you see something that you want, but it's grayed out and it says placeholder or whatever, you can just go back into CoD and then load that kind of file and then go back in and extract it and what have you. But, anywho.
Character models are split into two parts, heads and bodies. So I would make sure enter. It's going to load all of the your heads. It's going to, if you want to, and if you're staying off.
Yep.
And this also extra. My other tutorial followed the.
Let me hope your stream open and play this game.
Miss that. Just go ahead and go to Greyhound in the description. Releases. Go to latest release.
What are we going to?
Okay, because I gotta wait until Steam says something because I want their support for that. I don't know why it's doing it. I'm trying to buy this thing and just take me back to URL.
What is it?
Try to buy some like I guess you say some like credit stuff like coins and stuff for this game, and I'm trying to put like $70 worth of coins in this game, and then but the problem is I can only put $20 to it. The other rest I can't put it, like I can't put the 50, so it just takes me back, or I get like an error where
it's First Descendants, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, my buddy Cade's been really into that too. Maybe he's in the chat. Cade, if you're in the chat, say hi.
I like to go to.
I may have probably put like half of my life streams in this game.
Easy peasy.
Nah, but I've been playing this game a lot. I love it.
All right, chat. We're at the next step, the fun part. We get to download Greyhound, which is linked in the description of the video. Let's see. Greyhound. We're gonna go to the latest release, and then we're gonna get this zip file. There we go. Let that download. And we'll do it, Evan, in the...
Something else I need to tell people as well is they need to go check their Corey shape stuff or the Corey folder because it has something called run. Instead of you type in set handler all the time, you could just run that bat file. It would just run Corey for you.
Oh yeah, I remember you. We set that up one time on my old computer. That was hype. Yeah, it was basically just like you set it up once, and then if you just press the link, it would just...
Yeah, basically
everything
instead
for
of
you.
you just typing in, you can actually just go in that bat file, right click it, edit in Notepad, and they just change the location of the game folder, like file or the folder, yeah, of your COD. Swap it with the, don't delete the quotation marks, but just swap it with the location in that COD folder, and then from there on, just save it and just run it.
Yeah.
It will just automatically just run it for you. But obviously, anytime there's a new update, new season drop, you definitely have to redump the game and then do. But you don't have to like do it over again. Just all you gotta do is just dump the file and that's it. You're done.
Yeah.
Run that bat file.
A separate file explorer, and then just
Yeah, that
drag
sounds
Greyhound
hella
in.
convenient compared to
and then
what I
check it.
normally do, which is like, all right, I gotta redo this. I gotta go back. I forgot a character. Let me go type in this long thing. You know, copy and paste it if I'm feeling optimized. But I will say, like,
Yeah.
it builds up the muscle memory when you do it my way, but it's not the easy way, which is, you know, work smarter, not harder. So Simpy's in the right here, 100%.
And now what we
Yeah.
can do is we can just run Greyhound exe with
Oh my god. We can just run Greyhound EXE. Let's go. Let's do it. Greyhound.
Something I also gotta tell people is if you press P before you rip something on the Greyhound, if you press P under something, a mall or something, you can actually preview it.
Wait, what is it?
So if you go like to an attachment of a gun or something, a weapon attachment, or like a model of a head, you can actually preview it to Greyhound.
Oh, you can? Is that new?
Yep.
Oh my god. 1 second. Wait,
I was in beta for it, and I was in beta for it because it was only a few people had access to it, and then we tried it out and it worked, and we were like, yeah, we should definitely add this for sure.
Is it like in the
Feature,
current
man.
public version of it?
Yep.
Oh, cool. How does that work? So if we just type in...
If you have ever ripped, I would say if anybody has ripped anything from Apex Legends before, it's the same tool. Literally, instead of you type, I think the keybind for that was T. Instead of pressing T, Greyhound, you have to press P, and then you can just preview it. It won't be textured, but it would just be the mesh itself.
Oh, wait, so right now, like, what button do I press? Or is it a separate app?
So basically, you go on Greyhound.
Yeah, I'm in Greyhound.
If you have a model or something, just press
Mm-hmm.
it and press P. Like don't double click it. Just press it. And just press P on your keyboard.
I'm pressing P and it doesn't do anything. It just put my cursor all the way to the top. If you look at the stream, if I have it on like IW9_fee_op and I just click on it, it's highlighted, and I press P, it goes up to the top.
Something's wrong with your Greyhound.
Oh, weird. It's the most updated one. I don't know. Are you sure
Look
they
at the
implemented
bones.
it?
Look at the bones.
Oh my god. Wait, what is up with this?
Go to change real quick. I think it's the same problem. I think because I know
Oh,
somebody had this issue
probably.
before.
Exams. I have not customized the settings yet, so let's see. Yeah, what are your current recommendations for the settings and everything? Is there anything crazy? So wait, no
I don't get banned.
AMs.
I don't think I'll get banned
Oh.
for opening Greyhound.
Oh, it was this. I probably was clicking on an animation, not a model. That's probably my bad. Let's see. See model. Use global images folder. I prefer not to. Export all available LODs. Why not? I have a huge, what is it called? SSD. 4 terabytes. It's nice. Nice and chill. Export images into material folders. I think that's good. Skip previously exported.
I'm trying to buy it
models.
one more time. See if it actually lets me buy it. Let me see. Not then I'll just wait for Steam.
That's
Text
good.
me.
PNG.
Talks to me.
Oh, also, what is the thing to... Let me close out a Greyhound. What's the thing that you have to do to make it so it's high-quality textures? It's under the... Is it the package index? Or is it something else?
The what?
Oh, it's the .json file. You have to go in here, open it with Notepad just once. Please remember for the high quality textures, you have to set this from false to true.
We actually so actually people don't have to do it anymore. We actually fixed it.
Oh, nice, sweet, awesome.
Yeah. Because people have been complaining, and we have to like we're like, you know what? Let's just enable it by default.
Yeah, that's nice. What do you think I should extract? Is there like a cool character skin you can think of that's not too complicated, that's like new or something?
You could try the WWE skin, the one that worked. Or you could, well, we got Rey Mysterio and
Oh my god, Rey
Cody.
Mysterio's in the game? What's his code name?
I think it's I think just search up body, but I know it starts with something with the M for sure. I think Mochi. No, I don't know. Something with M.
Bravo, CDO. So it would be probably MP underscore.
It'll be like JUP underscore M something. I don't know, something like that.
Is it Maestro? There's Maestro, Makarov, Mike, Mochi.
Maestro is actually, I think. Yeah, it should be Mochi. Yeah, you can try to see if you can preview it. Oh no, because your bones is still 0 on my screen. Hold up.
Yeah, let me try extracting one of these and see if it's weird. 1 second. Export selected. Okay, so it exported. I have X models, model settings. It's set to C model, so I don't know why it would have 0 bones. Let me open up Blender real quick.
Let me switch up. I know somebody had this issue before.
Yeah, I remember that too. I also need the C model add-on, so we're gonna go back to the tutorial. And right here, the C model add-on, open link in new tab. We're skipping ahead. I don't need the tutorial because I made it. And we're just gonna download this. No release is published. Where do we go? Installation, clone or download, the download zip. Okay, yeah, so download zip. And then we're just gonna go to Blender. And then file, actually no, it's edit preferences. And then we're going to go to
do you have the latest version of Greyhound, right?
Yeah, I downloaded the latest one. Add-ons, and then we're going to install a new one. Install from disk. Downloads. C model, install from disk. There we go, that looks good. Now we can just go ahead and file, import, C model, and then navigate to where we have our Call of Duty files. So for me, that's on my desktop, CoD stuff, Greyhound, exported files, Modern Warfare 6 X models, right here. And, oh yeah, this is definitely a problem. All of my LODs are 117 bytes. So yeah, there's definitely an issue here. It says it's been loaded, but, yeah, there's nothing here. Maybe the skeleton? Maybe? 1 second. There's definitely an issue with Greyhound then. Let's see. Item settings, in-game settings, X model, sort assets by name, nothing wrong there. Exports images with models. I don't see anything weird here. Do you still use a C model?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Okay, so C model. Export images into material folder, skip previously exported models, vertex, image. Maybe it's something to do with Cordy. Maybe I'm not loading things properly in Cordy somehow. Load. WC. Mochi. How is it spelled? I'll just do body. Load WC body. Everything should already be loaded. Oh wait, I forgot. It has to have stars, not quotations. Yeah, everything's all grayed out. Yo, what's up, Witty? Good to see you in the chat. We got 6 people. Let's go. Let's see. We're just sorting out doing some troubleshooting live on the air for Greyhound. Yeah, no, not sure what could be causing this. So what I'll do is I'll go to, where's Cordy? Wait, is Cordy closed? Did I just close out of it? Am I an idiot? 1 second. I wanted to do that anyway, but I wanted to copy it first. So reopen Cordy, enter command, set handler 6. init quote. Go to the Call of Duty. This. Control C. Not Windows. Control B. And set it. EMG underscore end quote. Load. So you did it on the first
wait,
try.
did they fix it?
I don't know.
Wait.
I'm reloading Cordyceps to see if that works.
No, because it's no. I literally I spammed this shit. And nope, my money still hasn't been taken out yet. I pressed authorize that. What's going on?
We're just gonna load
Now
up
my
all the
game is
bodies.
frozen.
Oh no!
That's not good.
Then load WC head.
I
Those are
literally
buttons.
just pressed. Oh, that's weird, but okay.
Then we can go back to Greyhound. We'll close out of it and then reload it up. Load game. Still 0 bones. What on earth? Where do you think I could be going wrong here? Is there maybe what's the silica thing now? Did I do that wrong, you think? Because I did the old thing where you go to the like what is it called? Like under Cordyceps, you go to data and then the depths, and then I brought in the silica stuff. Do you think I could have done that wrong, maybe?
No, because I know, I'm looking at the Discord and somebody had an issue with that. I'm trying to find out what how they fixed it.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. One sec, I'll start looking too.
What's the version of Greyhound, real quick?
The version, it's the latest one, so it's V1.46.3.2.
You need 4.
It's 4, so so an older version.
So it's 1.46.3.4. That's where I was like, cause,
Oh, that's so
yeah,
weird.
'cause,
1 second, let me go back to Greyhound.
the-
I'm on the. It says this is the latest release, but let me go to the.
If not,
Greyhound.
I'll say if not, that's kind of where you did that. I don't know why you put it on the Discord instead of GitHub, but it's fine.
Oh, it's on the Discord.
On the dude's Discord, if not, then I could just copy and paste the.
Yeah, Destroyo's server. It's mostly. I'll just go over into my other tab because I don't want to risk like any NSFW stuff popping up. It's a pretty clean one, right? Although you think I can show it
Clean
on
server,
screen?
yeah, it's a clean server. So I'm not
Okay.
moderated for it, but it's pretty clean.
Okay. So then I'll just go here. Is it under the tool release?
See, I think he put it on. No, he didn't put it on totally. So it's actually in the server. Yeah, it's kind of weird how they. Yeah.
Is it under announcements or game data? Where is
It should be in pre-release. No, that's not pre-release. Hold up, that's not it. No, it's 1.4. So no, it wouldn't be that one. No, cause pre-release is only for people as for beta testers. Hold up, to release.
Oh yeah, Killshot. The issue that we're having right now is that even though I'm using the latest version of Greyhound, it's showing
Alright, so
that I
go
have
to
no
release.
bones.
Go to release. That's what it is. To release.
Tool release, and it's the latest one, 2.4.1.
That's That's Corey. On top of it.
Oh wait,
it's
my
just
bad.
One. Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, 1 sec. So Greyhound, it's this one.
That one, yeah.
Okay.
So with the cat on top of that, with that next to it's a cat. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. 1 sec, we'll just download this.
Yeah, cause I had to make sure what version I was, because I was like, wait, 3.2. I was like, hold up.
Yeah. Okay, so that's groundbreaking. Now, if anyone has that issue, we can link them this video and timestamp it. Okay, there we go. Perfect. That's the kind of stuff we like to see. So I'll just delete my old one. Go back to my not this one. Go back to
3.5
this.
5 is the newest one, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. 5, yeah.
Yeah. Go my depths, and then we go up. Greyhound. We'll just go in here and delete everything, and then replace it with this more up to date.
That game just crashed. What the fuck?
Oh no! Are you
Or
playing
that crash,
on?
it just froze.
Are you playing on PC? Nice. What's this? Go to my downloads.
So I need to figure out why is it doing pictures for myself.
So yeah, anyone who's
Okay,
having the
Steam
0
offer.
bones thing and you're not able to load anything properly, it's because you have the wrong version of Greyhound. Because it's the one on the GitHub is incorrect now. Oh no! Hopefully he updates that soon. But for now, at least we have an answer for people who have that issue. So more
One thing I need to
options.
find out is a whole. Is it? Are we getting? I'm saying a whole. I'm curious. I wonder who's in because he might trick it where only a few people might be able to get the tool for Black Ops 6 stuff.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if you're gonna eliminate it for now until the game fully releases, or I don't know.
Okay.
But all I know is he's gonna work on it for sure in the first week of the game. When it comes
Is
to
his server? Is
players.
it's public, right?
Yeah, it's public.
Okay, cool. So I didn't like leak anything.
Killshot, you have to. Killshot, the only way you can get high quality stuff is you have to turn your Wi-Fi on.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
once you
yeah.
dump the game, you're fine. I think a lot of people asking, "Oh, Simpy, the stuff is it's low quality." You have to. It's because you're streaming. Streaming. It's basically using your RAM. So basically, when you have you're connected to your Wi-Fi, it's streaming it. So I mean, you can actually get the. So I'm not gonna say, not all text is a 4K. I said 2K or 4K resolution.
Oh,
Sometimes.
this
Oh,
just
1K.
in. It looks like there's a bug with the settings menu. Look at
So once you have dumped the game, you can just turn it back. Just close game, close everything, and then turn your Wi-Fi back on.
Simpy, look at the stream. There's a there's a menu bug with the new version.
Yeah, so it's been a thing for a while now. We're trying to fix that.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not too big of a deal. I'm sure that you'll figure it out. If you turn off export all available LODs, it'll just do the highest LOD, right?
No, so you honestly just do it off because if you just enable it, it's just gonna like rip all different like all the little detailed like different ones like
You know what? That's
from like
fair.
the highest to like PS2 like
Yeah.
yeah.
So we'll leave that. We'll turn
PS1
that
actually.
on. C model, that'll be good. Anim settings, should be good. Image, skip. Okay, these all look good now. And now let's look for, was it Mochi? Yeah, this looks like it. And we'll just shift click, export selected, and then go into Blender and see if all of this stuff works now. File, import, C model, and let's see, body.
Seems
sort
still hasn't responded to you.
size.
Interesting. Even though
Oh.
it says your help request has been received by Steam.
Traceback file roaming Blender Foundation 20. Yeah, it looks like I'm using
Either one.
too new of
That's
a
what
version
people
of
think.
Blender.
I only see. I need to start doing. If I'm gonna make it, because I'm almost done my video. It's just like, I'm still going full on detail on it, but
Yeah.
you still. I was like, that's the only way you get. Because the reason why we need to turn Wi-Fi is it's only for the dump. That's really what it's for. Is you can turn. If you don't feel safe, you could just close Steam and Battle.net, or if Steam and Battle.net, you can just fully close it. You can still like dump it. You can still like use the tool. Because obviously since Steam or Battle.net's not really connected, but you're still online. It won't really like look, he's using the tool or something.
Yeah, it doesn't
So
really
if you don't
detect
feel-
it because like
If you don't feel safe, if you
Uh-huh.
can just close Battle.net fully or Steam, and then just open Corey and do what you gotta do.
yeah, the best way I can explain this is that Cordyceps is actually a really clever workaround for the anti-cheat. So the only time that like it's actually interacting with the game files is when you dump it. It's basically creating a mirror of the game files. And then from that point on, you're interacting with like fake game files. You know what I mean? So you don't have to have Call of Duty open. Like it's not going to register you as tampering with game files. You will not get banned after dumping with Cordyceps. The only time where you're susceptible to that is when you're actually copying the files when dumping them. So after that point, I'm online right now. I'm dumping files. I'm not scared of getting my account banned. I have plenty of cosmetics. I'm not sweating over it. You know what I mean?
Somebody's scared, what you can do is you can make an all account Warzone. It doesn't really have to be like, you don't have to really do the tutorials or anything. As long as you have an account, you're able to log into the game. You honestly be fine.
Yeah. And also, thanks, Woody. I was just about to ask Simpy about this. Which version of Blender, C model and C anim work properly in? And
We have an updated version for 4.1, but the problem with that is it's still broken because it won't really import. I seen people complain about it. It won't really import the model sometimes. So honestly, what you can do is if you really want to use the new version of Blender, obviously Blender 4, I think 4.3, I think. What you can do is it still will let you get older from like okay, so I think 3.5 and up. You're able
Yeah,
to.
this one says yeah
so
3 points. This he says 3.6. Is it 3.6 or 3.5?
yeah, so I'll say this: 3.5 until 4.0, you are able to use the plugin because the reason
Okay.
why is it won't. The reason why it's not importing is because since they obviously is the different nodes and stuff, and like the scripting system has been changed. That's why it just doesn't let you import. So
Nice.
basically, so somebody has just had to fix the scripting part and you're done. But yeah,
Download. Wait, why is Blender doing this? One second.
there's a cat skin for this character. Oh Jesus.
Wait. No.
You need to import.
Let's-
So honestly, you don't need to go older version. Just 4.0 works. I use it. I have like I tested it. I use like 8
Do-
versions of Blender. It's fine.
Do animations still like work well on 4.0?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
They updated that. They updated that plugin like
Why is this? Why is
in
Blender
September.
doing this? I'm going to the thing, the releases tab, to download a specific release, and it just keeps on bringing me to the newest one. 4.0, download, and that brings me to the newest one. How about what? What's happening? Oh, looking for a previous version. Okay, thanks for making that intuitive. Download any Blender. Oh wow.
Yeah, because I mean, people. I mean, even if you don't got mod for 3, you can still rip stuff from Warzone because it still has. Yeah.
Okay, 4.0 Windows 64. Is there an exe here somewhere? I guess I can just download the x64 zip. That'll probably do it. We'll download that. What do we got in the chat right now? Yeah, then I log into an alt even though I always disconnect. Dude, you know what? I don't blame you. Some people spend a lot of money on their CoD accounts, and also, you know, obviously, I'm sure that you game on it, and you don't want to lose it. So, you know what? Better safe than sorry. Good on ya. I don't care. If I lose my Call of Duty account, it's not the end of the world, and I'm pretty confident that it's safe. So, I'm not too worried about it. And also, I've got to set an example. It's like, I've got to make, like, for me to recommend people do it a certain way, I have to do it that way, okay? I'm making sure it's safe. I'm 99% sure it is. Wait, no, I don't want the 4.2. Stop it. Yes, I want to cancel this. There we go.
Yeah. So when you try to purchase it, the game will just freeze.
Let's see. Downloads. Can I just extract here on the downloads page? 7-zip. Extract here. Alright, reload. One second, I'll just do this in a new thing. We'll go over COD stuff. And we'll click new folder. We'll call it blend 4. Blender 4. And then drag it in here to extract it. Easy peasy. More options, 7-zip, extract here. Oh no! I dropped my phone onto my... I'm trying to like lead it up so I can like still see it while I'm like doing other things, and I keep on dropping it. It just fell onto my keyboard. Okay, there we go.
Somebody just typed in, I can't buy the... Yeah, so somebody said, yeah, people... I have an issue with this shit too, so...
Oh, that's rough.
So, that's, yeah... Because I was able to buy like $10 worth of this stuff, but... Yeah...
Import, edit, preferences. We're gonna bring back in the C model, importing add-on real quick. Install, and then we can go to downloads right here. The C model.
Will it let me like back out?
Make sure it's checked on. Click out of it. File, import, C model, and then to our stuff where we have our Call of Duty, whatnot, desktop, COD stuff, Greyhound, exported files, MW6 X models, body, and then sort by size, biggest one. For the love of God, looks like we're successful. And we're gonna scale it by 0.02, my favorite number. And let's say I have a look. We can go into viewport shading, have a look at what we're working with. Oh wait, I think I remember someone saying something about this. Do they just like couple the characters' head and body together now, with like all the newer models?
There's been well, I remember seeing something
Oh, his
like
eyes
that
are.
where it's.
Ooh. Oh no.
I would say I remember yeah, I would say something called it was base underscore body underscore and then the thing and it will be basically the whole model, but the eyes will be separate.
Okay, yeah. So let me see here. Head and head right here. So yeah, it looks like it's just this one. Sort by size. Yeah, 28 kilobytes. Looks like it's just the eyes. And we'll just do the same thing. Scale it by 0.2. And oh god, 1 second. We'll get rid of the default cube real quick, and we'll zoom in on this. And yeah, it is literally just his eyes. That's so particular. I wonder why they're doing it like that now. But either way, it's the same as the old way of doing it, where we can just attach it by going to the face skeleton, go to pose mode, and then find the root bone. And once you click on one of these root bones, press G and move it around. And if it doesn't move the entire thing, just press, it's right click to put it back to where it was before, like, solidifying your click, basically. I don't know how to explain that properly. But yeah, G, move it around. If it doesn't do it, right click, and then H to hide it, and then click again, and then G, move it around. That's the right one. It's J underscore spine 4. If you just want to like click it a bunch of times until you get the right one. And now that we have the bone selected, we can just go to bone constraints, add bone constraint, and then copy transforms of the target will be the like his like skeleton right here. So the body skeleton, and then the bone will be J4 or whatever. It's the same one. So spine 4, I think. What? J spine 4. Now let's see if that lined up properly. Yeah, that looks good. Nice. So we can just forget about that. And now if we scale the body skeleton, we can just hide the face one for now. If we just scale the body skeleton, it will actually also scale the eyes. But yeah, that's all there is to that. And now we've made it this far, we can just texture the character. I know a lot of people have been asking about like how to like animate and pose them, and I'll get into that. It's pretty straightforward. But for now, let's just texture him real quick. Let's get CoD image util. Let's see. I've had people have trouble with this in Windows 11. So, Cyanim. It's probably in my next tutorial. Yeah, this one.
Hello,
right
ladies and
here.
gentlemen. My name.
Let's see. GitHub, open link in new tab. Game image util. The latest version, let's see if this works. Download this. Go to my Greyhound. We're gonna go back up to the Cordyceps thing and then make another folder for CoD image util. Folder. Image util. Click it on this. Go to my downloads. Drag it in. And let's see if this works in Windows 11. See more options. Extract here. Game image util. Go to Greyhound, let's find the character's body to start with, which should have like literally all of his files except for his eyes, the way that the new update is. Exported files, MW6 models, body, images. If you have a global images file, you have to go there. Oh, I forgot that I extracted it like this. I don't like this setting. I have to go back into Greyhound and change this. Settings, and then under image settings, I prefer to... Wait, no, it's under model settings. Export images into material folder. I don't like that. And skip previously exported models. We'll uncheck that as well because we're going to re-export this. Let's see. So let's go find him. Greyhound. Actually, yeah, it's right here. We're just gonna delete that and then re-extract him. Delete. Greyhound. Load game. Search Mochi again. And then just re-extract with the different settings. Export selected. And now we'd be good. Go to his body, images, and now you'll actually see PNGs here. And they're gonna look funny because we haven't used them in CoD image util yet, so we're just gonna open the photos, and you can see they just look super funky. This is not how these should look at all. Let's see. CoD image util, don't fail me now. Go here, go to image util, open up the application. Wait, oh, I already had it open, my bad. Open again, because I can. And for this, I like to use normal gloss occlusion, infinite warfare model / modern warfare for the normal maps, and then the color stuff we'll be using the other things. So actually, let's do the other one first, so it's easier to distinguish.
I want to buy. Here, I'm just gonna do this. Let me see what lets me buy the $20 one.
Multiple CODs. Yeah, good luck. We can
Oh no, it did work.
I'm just gonna control click all of the
again.
textures that aren't either thermal maps or normal maps. Let's see.
Oh, wait for that shit to fucking refresh.
There are a lot of textures in here. Wait, that actually looks like normal. 1 second. Are these actually pretty well separated? Okay, so for this character it might be a little bit different. Let's just only go for the color ones. And if you're iffy,
Okay, there we go.
safe and
So
sorry.
now I got what I needed from this game.
Nice. I'm gonna skip over all of the black and white maps because those actually they look fine as is, unless like they have something else hidden with them, in which case we'll figure it out. But as far as I know, should all be in the normals. Let's see. This as well. This as well. This as well.
I'm gonna go cancel this
This as well.
support shit.
And now that we
Oh,
have all
here
of
we
the color stuff selected, we can just drag that into, I like the setting COD spec gloss RGBA/A multiple CODs when I'm extracting stuff from MW6, aka MW3, aka current Warzone. So let's just drag those in. And then afterwards, let's select all of the normal maps.
And then we go here.
There's like a green looking one down here. Don't want to skip over that. These are all looking good. Don't forget to change it to normal/gloss/occlusion, infinite warfare, modern warfare. I've gotten the best results with that in the past. And there we go. You can tell the normals are good because they look super purple and crisp. Like these look fabulous. Like look at that. Easy peasy. And now let's try and apply these. So let's start with the chest. And I was just looking to see if there was like any like hair or anything. Just by moving this, there would be like hair cards, but there aren't. Let's see. Go to the images, and we can actually make these if we just want full screen. No, I'm not used to Windows 11. How do we change the way that we're looking at this? View, and we'll do large icons. No. Extra large icons. There we go. That's much better. And we can also sort by size to make this easier. Sort by size. And now I don't know what Rey Mysterio's tattoos are, so we're just gonna have to use process of elimination here. Let's try and plug this one in. Oh, I don't even have the right tab open. So we're gonna go here and then go to the shading tab and then see how it looks. Also, what do I have on right now? It's Eevee. Yeah, I can just switch over to Eevee. We're gonna open. I'm gonna switch to the world shader, and we're going to add an environment node. Actually, it would be what would that be? It'd be environment, right? Environment texture. Yep. And we're going to plug that in, and then we're going to go to hdrihaven.com and grab a quick HDRI for our background. This site is a lifesaver. HDRI Haven. We're just going to look for something that's cool and dynamic, but not too crazy. Flooded Quarry looks kind of neat. Kind of bland, though. Let's see. I kind of like Cold Photography Studio. That looks kind of hype. 8K. Nah, we're going 16K. Download that HDRI map. Let it download real quick. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And that'll be done about now. So we're just going to go to Open, Downloads, and then open this up. It'll lag a little bit because, you know, 16K, but there we are. And my favorite way of setting this up is to duplicate the background node, drag the world output a little bit, and then add a mix shader. Plug that in here, and then plug the background into the bottom. And then what we can do is shift add, oh, what is it? Is it light path? No. Wait, input light path, is that it? Yes, it's light path, and then is camera ray. We plug that into the factor, and now we can have the lighting from the I can't talk, combined with the flat, opaque color of a just flat background. So we can have like an all black background, but still the lighting from the HDRI, and control the lighting. Let's see. We'll set this to like a nice, we do like a light thing, or just, I wonder if just like, what color is good here? Maybe just black. We'll just set it to black for now. Strength 1. Okay. Now we can get back to texturing the character. Select his body, and just, we'll drag in a couple of the skin-looking images, so control-click a bunch of these real quick. Obviously not the face, since we're working with the chest. And we'll just drag these in and plug them in. Oh, looks like that doesn't work. We'll have to drag them in one by one. But yeah, we'll just drag them in one by one and plug them in and see which ones work. Color, base color. Oh yeah, look at that, first try. Yeah, it looks like it's just a lot lighter than the, like, yeah, you can see the difference in the images here in the corner here. Yeah, definitely better. And now that we know what we're looking at, let's look for the normal map to go with it. So it was this one right here. So let's see. Kinda hard to tell since it's like a skin one. I would normally look at the creases to make... Okay, yeah, so it's definitely this one. You can tell by the creases. Like, right here and right there, yeah. So I'll just take this and plug it in. And make sure it's set to non-color, color to normal. Normal map color. There we go. And then also we're going to want an invert node. Invert. No, it's a color ramp. That's what it is. We need a color ramp here. No, not color ramp. What am I thinking? It's RGB curve, obviously. Come on, Evan, you're too rusty. RGB curve. And then we're going to plug that in here and invert the green channel so that because the game engine that Modern Warfare uses basically interprets the height of a normal map the opposite way that Blender does. So if you don't invert it, it will look really weird. Hey, can we extract assets from CoD Mobile as well? Simpy,
Yeah.
are you... Oh, it can?
I just don't know what tools, yeah, but you can, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not aware
there's
of
somebody-
it, but...
So no, not by the same tools because obviously it's an emulated game. You can't really, it doesn't work like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, basically, there's tools. I know because I know somebody who makes artwork off of COD Mobile stuff. I just don't know what tools he uses, but it's possible.
Okay, that's good to know. Sounds hype.
Hmm.
Definitely gonna have to do some deep diving to figure it out because we don't have the answers here. At least I don't. I'm sure that there's a Reddit thread about
I
it
could
somewhere.
ask, but I'm not sure. I could ask, but I'm not sure if he's online right now.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a better. If we sort by date, that might be better. Yeah, sorting by date will help me find different textures easier, I think. And we can tell by the shape that this is the G, which is the. It should be the roughness texture, I believe. So let's plug that in, and then switch it to. I think this one. I think it's just inverting it. So we're going to invert it. Invert color, plug this into the roughness, and see if it looks like skin. I mean, it looks pretty skin-like to me. We'll compare it to the way that the character looks in-game at the end of this. And then we'll look for the metallic shader, which is probably, honestly, just a flat color. Can we just search for this, I wonder? This exact thing? Or is it just a random string up there? So, Control-C, if we plug this into here. Not Windows, Control-V. Okay, so it's not gonna do that. It probably just has a numerical value, or just like a flat white or black thing. Yo, what's up? Ninja Ripper and, how do you say that? Gnosis? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, Ninja Ripper, you can use that for a ton of different games, so I'm not surprised that it will work on the COD Mobile emulator.
Ninja Ripper, I don't think Ninja Ripper really works on COD Mobile anymore. No,
Oh,
the
it
reason why I said
doesn't?
not anymore is I don't think it does, unless they update the Ninja Ripper. I haven't used Ninja Ripper in a long minute, so I don't know.
Damn, you heard it here first, folks. Ninja Ripper fell off. Doesn't work on COD Mobile anymore. Okay, so...
Probably does, but yeah, okay, I can ask my boy though, but like I said, he might be asleep, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Increasing the metallic on the skin makes it look better. We'll just leave that at 0.8 for now. Then now let's work on the arms. Oh wow, we have nothing to go off looking at this. So let's go have a look and plug in some random skin textures. Besides the one that we've already done. So it's probably... It's one of these two, obviously. Nope, not this one. Let's plug in the other one. Ninja Ripper works, bro. I ripped from COD Mobile. Let's go. We got a reporter.
There we go, there you go, because I haven't used that since like 2022 actually, there we go. Like 2 years ago, so I don't use that shit anymore. But there we go.
011EE. We've got he's got boots on the ground. Ninja Ripper, in fact, works for COD Mobile. So you know what?
Actually,
I'd take his
let me ask
word.
him real quick. Yeah, ask him real quick actually. I don't think he's on though.
Let's see.
Because I know somebody that rips them for sure and makes them like look high quality.
Oh, that's cool. That's the
let me
right
see if
skin
she's on right now.
texture.
Yo,
So that's the one with the like armband. So that should be really easy to see. It's this, right? Oh yeah, that's definitely it. So I'm just gonna Control C, Control V, this little node setup onto the arm. Oh wait, what? Why didn't that work? One sec. Control C,
it won't
Control-
work on combo. I know
I'm
for
pressing
sure it won't
buttons.
work on Warzone Mobile for sure it won't. I know that because when Warzone Mobile it's running on like an engine. And I guarantee it's probably running on a really secure anti cheat.
Oh really?
If I had to take my guess, yeah. I don't think it's running on the Ricochet anti cheat, but I know it's probably running on the secure anti cheat. So because Who was it? I'm trying. No, no, never mind. Because he hasn't got it yet. No. Also, we don't know. I don't even know what type of file formats they use. So. Yeah.
Oh, we got some more news in the chat from Killshot. Recently, I tried Ninja Ripper on Warzone Mobile. Just got 3D screenshots. Image as plain. Lamau. Ooh, that's no bueno. I have no horse in this race. I have no idea. I have no interest in ripping from COD Mobile, but we've got some tension in the chat. A disagreement. Let's see. Why does this look weird? Non-color. Flipping the green. Strength 1. Why does this arm look funny? Wait, oh, this is the, oh, I see why. It's the wrong normal map. Wait, no, it's not. Why does it look weird? Oh, it's because I have the roughness and metallic not changed yet. Let's see. This is definitely, most certainly, the roughness. That's not what I wanted. Color, drag it out and invert. And then metallic, I had like at 0.8. Yeah, we'll just make sure it's exactly 0.8 on all of the different parts so it's consistent. Simpy, you've done your fair share of like model texturing. Do you normally like have skins have like a metallic value? Like, do you turn that up a little bit?
No, they don't.
Normally don't.
Well, actually, the way I do it, the way I do it is I connect the alpha to metallic, so the color texture to alpha to metallic, because it actually does somewhat contain metallic, but not as much. If you check the channel on it, RGB channel on it.
Okay, cool. So if we just plug this in, see if that looks. I feel like that looks decent. Although there's a bit of a seam though. What's up with that? So right now, theoretically, it shouldn't. Maybe it's a normal thing. If we bring a strength down on both of them, probably a normal issue. Wait, no, not the problem. If we unplug the metallic on both of them, will it look good? I wonder. Yeah, it's the metallic that's not really matching up. Oh well, we'll just come back to that. Is Mysterio supposed to just look this pasty white, I wonder? Let me look up an image. Ray,
Yeah, sure.
Mysterio. Images, or look at some in-game images. Nope, I didn't want to open the link. I wanted to open the image. Or just this. Okay, so this is what he's supposed to look like. This is what he looks like. That looks about right. We can always tweak it. Let's jump to the mask because I feel like it. Images. Here it is. This is definitely the one I'm looking for. Control V, bring this in, grab the normal map. Oh, another thing people were wondering about the other day was like how I link guns, like to characters' hands and stuff. I should probably show that too. It's pretty straightforward, honestly. Put this in. Also, I feel like my image quality is pretty low, even though I'm connected to the internet. That's weird. Oh, maybe, one second, I'll go double check. Make sure that that setting is turned on in this version of Greyhound. Greyhound. JSON, notepad, just once. Which is the variable that determines whether, is it CDN downloader? What is the thing that determines the image quality? It's CDN downloader, right?
Yeah.
It's actually on this version of Greyhound, it's set to false. So you do have to go. I would just recommend people double check the JSON file. Just make sure you change this to true if you want higher quality images, and then file save. And now that the CDN downloader variable is set to true when we boot up Greyhound and we extract files, it'll do higher quality like resolutions and stuff. Like you see here, it's really pixelated. That's because that variable was set to false. But and if I wanted higher quality images, I would just go back and do it. But I'm not really concerned. It's more the like we're going through the motions here. I'm just trying to teach the broad strokes. If you really wanted to get into like the texturing and everything, like from what I can see here, my tutorial that I made specifically for texturing, everything there is still working just fine. So I would just redirect people to that if I wanted to teach them how to texture. But I'm just making sure that everything's still working properly. And yeah, looks like that tutorial is still valid. Let's see. And now that we have like this here, I'm not even gonna finish texturing it. Let's just jump into like the posing and everything. And basically what I normally do is we can just select the character's skeleton, and I'll show you how I normally do this. It's really straightforward. I just click on the skeleton, pose mode, and then you find the, in this instance, it's the shoulder joint. I got it on the first try, but if you don't, it's kind of the same thing that we did for the head joint earlier, where we're just gonna click through until we get the one that moves. See, if we rotate this joint, it's not doing anything, so I would just right click, hide, press H to hide, and then click again, rotate, nothing, right click, press H to hide, keep clicking until you get the one that you're looking for. And then when you get the one that does rotate, look at what it says here, J_shoulder_left. So then when you go over here, make sure it's the same thing but right. It looks like this is J_shield right, which is not what we want. So hide and then click, and then you can see it's the right one. So we don't need to hide it. But basically, whenever I want to pose my characters, you just click on a joint and you just press R to rotate, go to the side, press R to rotate. If you want to rotate it on a specific axis, you can go here on the middle top, switch from global to local, and you can do RY to do the y-axis, RX to do the x-axis, RZ to do the z-axis, and yeah, you can just get really fun dynamic poses really easily just by doing this. If you're making like a thumbnail or whatever, I would just take the character and... oh, that's like a random thing right there. And also make sure that you keep the pose natural. For instance, when you're bending an arm, I would bend it only on the... if we go back to... if we're set to local, I would rotate it on anything but the y-axis, because that is unnatural. Like, if your arm is moving on the local y-axis, you've dislocated your arm. So keep it to like X, which is like natural looking, unless you do it too much. And then obviously rotate on the z-axis, which is the normal one, which will be different if you're doing global transform. If we switch back to that global transform, it won't take the arm's position into consideration, and it will just do like a generic like axis based on where the character is in bold space, which leads to more unnatural posing. So I like to keep it on local when I'm moving joints. So R anything but Y. I guess that's so you can remember it. But yeah, if we were doing like a gun pose or whatever, we'd make sure that this looked good. R, Z, bring it forward like this, and then we can go to the shoulder again. That's not the right one. Hide it. Go to the shoulder. R. And with the body, we can probably do something. Maybe forward or back or something. We can grab the legs. It's the leg one. We can go RY. That's not what we want. RX. Nope. Z. Yup. There we go. Z. And yeah, it's really straightforward from there. It's like posing an action figure. It's really not that hard. And animation is just one step away from this, you know? But as far as how I handle like the weapons and whatnot, we can actually illustrate this with just a random object. I'm going to use a copy of his mask, for instance. What I would normally do is we're going to make a duplicate of his mask by pressing Shift D and dragging it down to his hand. Now I'm going to go to its, like, object modifiers, and I'm going to just get rid of the skeleton modifier, so now it's not tied to the character's bones at all, and it's just an independent object, and I'm just going to bring it down to his hand. Now, for instance, if you're doing this with a weapon, you would obviously, it would have a skeleton, and you would do what I'm doing with this object, but with that weapon's root bone, which is the part of its skeleton that moves the entire thing. But it's pretty straightforward. Just go into object mode, and then we're going to... it depends on... There's a couple different ways you can do this. If it's a really simple object, we can probably just do a child of modifier, add modifier, add object constraint. If it was a skeleton, it would be a bone constraint, but it's really similar. So we would just do child of, and then the target is going to be the body skeleton, and the bone is going to be hand tag in hand. That's not what we want. It's wrist underscore either left or right, so it would be his right, wrist right, and then this is an issue that people have when they attach a weapon to someone's hand, or in this case, a hat. They'll see it goes off into a weird spot. This is a really easy fix. We just set the influence to 0, and it'll go back to where we had it initially. We hit set inverse, and then switch it back to 1. And now, we're in object mode still. If we go back to the skeleton, and we hit pose, now, if we just pose the joints in any way that we want, I'm just going to hide the bones. But yeah, you can see that the hat moves with his hand. And remember, if you were doing this with a weapon, you would probably be, instead of an object modifier, it'd be a bone modifier for the rig on the gun. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Now you can do an animation where he's like reloading or whatever, if this was a magazine in his hand. It's pretty intuitive. If you want more information on this, just look up tutorials. I'm sure that there's some stuff that you can find that's pretty straightforward. If we just go to YouTube and we search child of modifier blender, you can find like really good examples on how to do this, like child of constraint animation shot example. So in our case, it would be a magazine for a Call of Duty weapon instead of a coffee cup, but it's the same principle, you know? So you can do all sorts of animation stuff with that pretty easily. Honestly, there's so many Blender tutorials out there, it's not even funny. So a lot of the times when someone's having like a very specific like issue like this, I'll just send them a link. Like earlier, like in the Discord, somebody was asking about how like questions about rigs and stuff, and that's exactly what I did. I sent them a thing on rigging and whatnot, and you know, there's just so many resources out there, like it's crazy. And slowly over time, you'll build your knowledge, and you'll be able to do anything in Blender. It's awesome. But I feel like this is... Oh, also, if we want to, we can also go over animation stuff if we want to do this all in one. So if we open up Greyhound again, we can deselect X models and select X anims in the settings, and then load game. I still have everything loaded. If you're using Cordyceps, I think that load common files might get all the animations. I'm not sure. Or if it just adds all the animations associated with whatever models you load. I'm not sure. Like I said, I just loaded everything, so I don't have to worry about it. Isn't adding a magazine to a gun different from an attachment? No, actually. It would be added the exact same way as an attachment, but you would use constraints. Basically, if I could illustrate this, honestly, I don't want to get a gun file. Oh, okay. I will. I'll get a gun file. 1 second. Let's search. What are the names for guns? WPM. VM. Attachment. ATT. That's not it. Receiver. I know receiver is one. Oh wait, I don't want to get copyright stricken.
Yeah, so my boy said he uses nature rig for it.
Oh, he does use Ninja Ripper. Okay, cool. What's a random gun? Like what's the code name for sniper rifles?
SN, I think.
SN underscore REC? Is that it? No. REC underscore SN? Nope. Let's just scroll through snipers. Oh, I'm searching for animations. I forgot. We gotta go back to models. Okay. Load game. SN. Accessory, ammo. Oh, I forgot. I didn't do the... I have to go back to 47 and load some more stuff. Load WC star. It's a VM that we want to download when we're looking for high-res models, right? VM for view model.
Yeah, well, for real, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna load all the view models real quick. And then Bayo, I will do a quick example of how you would like handle like a gun and its magazine attachment. After this loads. And load game. Search. I don't know what the Limax is, but we're gonna do the Limax. That sounds cool. Limax, ammo, AT, SN. Where's the receiver? Underscore receiver. We'll do V1, export selected, the rest of the max files, mag 0, export selected, we'll grab 2 just in case, but let's import these into Blender, file, import, C model, the mag receiver. Okay, and now it's gonna be really big. And scale it down, scale 0.02. Grab it, put it in his hand. And it's gonna look weird because, like, obviously this weapon needs more attachments, like probably the grip, and then the bolt, and then the barrel, and probably a handguard or something. All of these things, you'd put them together along with the stock in order to like have the full weapon model, but this is just an example, so we're not going to bother with all that. We're just going to position this into the character's hand by grabbing the rig, putting it in his hand. Easy peasy. And this button up here, this is show overlays. You can uncheck this, and so long as you have the skeleton still selected, you can just get rid of some of the visual clutter from the skeletons when you're posing. But yeah, let's just put this in his hand real quick. And I'll show you how I would interpret, like, well, how I would handle, like, a magazine. Actually, I think this is probably the worst example I could have given, because I don't think that this weapon really has a magazine. But I don't care. 1 second. File, import. What is the mag file for this? We go to the magazine and import it. What does this look like? Oh, it does have a magazine. Okay, cool. So scale 0.02. Scale 0.02. I take it back. Oh, it looks like it might be a bullpup. That might be what it is. Which means that the magazine's in the back of the gun rather than the front. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, that's so weird. So, actually, in order to attach this, if I remember correctly, all we have to do is go into pose mode, bring back the bones, and then find the... Where's the root bone? It's like all of them. It's probably this one right here. Nope. One of these is gonna move it. And once we find that, it's probably like something like something attach. Can we look at the bones? Bones. Yeah, it's mag attach, wherever that is. Oh, there's more than one magazine in this. That's kind of cool. Where is the mag attach? We will find it. Okay, yeah, it's in this pile. It's either mag 1 or mag 2. Maybe. Are there more? Can we deselect these and still move it? Okay, yeah, so mag attach somewhere around here. Let's go into a different view mode so we can get a better... Oh, right here. This one. This is mag attach. So what we're going to do is add... we're going to go down to the bone constraints tab, add bone constraint, and then we're going to do... if it were a normal attachment, we would just... Oh, how would we do this? Because we want to be able to... Okay, I know. Okay, I know. 1 second. We're going to do copy transforms, and then we're going to select the receiver skeleton, and then we're going to select the bone as mag attach.
Alright, I'm gonna go sleep. I'll talk to you later, man.
All right, dude. Have a good night, okay, dude? Thanks for the help.
You too, man. No problem, man. Take care.
Me too. And now if we do that, it just lines up perfectly if we go back into the view mode. And this is how I attach all of my attachments. And also, it works the same as it does with the character. Now if we move the receiver or scale it, the weapon and its magazine, it's all going to move properly with it. But if we were trying to reload the weapon, so let me just rotate this a little bit. So it's a little bit more realistic. Since it's a bullpup weapon, it would be like this. There we go. This is how he would hold it. And now if we wanted him to do a reload animation, what we would do is... I'd probably... First off, I would get his hand into position for a reload animation. So we're going to go back to his skeleton, pose mode, and then shoulder, get it into position. And then we're going to move his other arm into position. Oh, first, what I would do is I'm going to add... I'm going to go to the skeleton of the sniper and find its root bone, which should be somewhere right around here. Nope. Nope. Somewhere. Nope. Probably right here. Okay, there it is. This is the tag sling. This is going to control the entire thing, and I'm just going to pair this to the hand. So add bone constraint, and we're going to do child of, and then we're going to set the target to the body skeleton, and then set it to wrist underscore. This would be his right hand. So J underscore wrist underscore right. And then we're going to do the same thing we did earlier. Set the influence to 0, set inverse, increase it back up to 1. And now when we move this hand, it's going to, the gun's going to stay in his hand, basically. So go back to the character, and we're going to move it into a position where he would be able to reload it. So now when we move the arm, you can see the gun moves with it. So like this, like that. And we can grab the other arm, put it in a better position. And it doesn't have to be perfect. This is just an example, obviously. I'm not a professional animator or anything, but if I were handling this, this is the broad strokes of the technicalities of how I'd handle it. But now, what we're going to do is, we're going to do some keyframing real quick. So, we're going to go to frame 1. Let's just go to the animation tab. Okay, and also, we'll move the camera in this tab over to a good spot for reference. So, and also if we want to just move the camera to where it, like our viewport is in 3D space, I think it's just, it's something numpad 0. Control Alt numpad 0. Yeah. So now the camera is directly focused on the weapon, where it's going to be reloaded, and then we can go over to this tab, and we can focus on the animation aspects of things. So what we're going to do, we're on frame 1, is I'm just going to hit A to select everything, and then hit I to insert a location, rotation, and scale keyframe for the entire character. And then I'm going to go to frame 10, and then we're going to, let's see, we're going to do the reload thing. So for the reload, we're going to have this move to his hip, like he's, you know, pulling the mag out and bringing it to his side or whatever. And also we'll do a little bit of movement on this arm too, just so that it, you know, doesn't look super weird. And then we're going to A and then I to insert new keyframes. And so when we press play, we can see his arm moves. And we go back to frame 1, and we're going to select all of these keyframes here. And then we're going to duplicate them onto frame 20. So now it's going to move back. So it's going to be like a pretty simple reload animation, the bones of it at least. But now we want the magazine to move with his hand. So now what are we going to do? Because right now it's constrained to the receiver of the weapon, but we want it to follow the hand. So the way that we would do that is we're going to go to this middle frame here. And let's see if I can get this right on the first try. We're going to go to the skeleton of the magazine, and we're going to go to the pose mode, and we're going to find that joint again that's like the receiver. Oh yeah, another good tip is that basically you can just, where is it? Oh yeah, it was down here. I almost forgot. Remember, this is the one that controlled the entire thing. It's down here somewhere. That's not it. I thought it was. Oh wait, oh yeah. It won't let me move it because it's constrained. But if we go to this mag attach tag, and we go to the bone constraints, we'll see the one from earlier. And we're basically going to add a new constraint. And this one's going to be, let's see. Actually, let's go back to frame 1. And this is where we'll do this. So we're going to add a bone constraint, child of, and then we're going to make it the left hand. So we're going to use the eyedropper to select the character skeleton, which would be right here, and body MP, there we go. And we're going to set it to wrist _L. There we go, and it's going to do that thing, set the influence to 0, set influence back up to 1. And actually, at the beginning of this, we want it set to, I think 0 would be good. Actually, in this case, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I don't think. Wait, one second. Let's see how it looks with influence 1. It's going to look weird, right? Actually, not bad. 1 second. So, let's just take all of these, go back into object mode, select, well, let's just go to the skeleton, shift click the other skeleton, grab all the skeletons, go into pose mode, select everything, and go back into this tab here, the animation stuff. Let's move all of this to like frame 20, and then beforehand, let's like have him pull up his gun. So let's see how this looks. Just make it a little bit more difficult on us. There we go. And also, if we want to, we can turn on this little record button for auto keying. So now we don't have to remember to insert keyframes. It'll just do it automatically as we go. So we're just going to do this. Wrong one. This way he like raises his weapon, and so it'll have to follow the thing. Okay, yeah, this is a good example of what I was talking about. The way that we have it set up right now is the magazine is going to follow his hand no matter what, and that's not what we want. So at this frame here, we're going to go back to the mag, and we're going to mess around with these things here. So the influence on this child of modifier should be 0, and we're going to keyframe it, and then when his hand goes to reload at frame, I believe 20, yeah, you can see it goes from there to there. We're going to have it at frame 20. We're going to set the keyframe to 1, and this specific keyframe, is there a way to open this? Specifically, okay. These, we want it to be a interpolation mode. We set it to constant, I think. There we go. And then when he puts it back, let's select everything, and then bring this over here to frame 50. Let's see how this looks. Okay. So at the end here, we're going to set the influence. It's back at 0, but it took time to get there. Okay, so at frame 38, we want the influence to be 0. So 0, keyframe, it should all be linear. Let's see how this looks. And yeah, that's how I would handle a reloading animation right there. It'd be a lot more polished, obviously, but this is the basic principles of how I would handle it. You see? Pretty straightforward. And now if we just, we can set the start to frame 11 and the end to frame 50. And we can do a quick render of how this looks. It might be like, wait 1 second. When I do the, I'm getting a solid 24 FPS. But, yeah, I know this all looks goofy, but yeah, the basic principles are all there. I think it looks decent. Let me see. BO2 must be weird because there's only gun, bolt, stock, flash, muzzle, bipod, and a couple others. Yeah, it's honestly, I haven't extracted from BO2, but yeah, I assume all the games are a little bit different, and the further back you go, the more different they are. But, yeah, you just have to learn each one. I started from scratch. I had no idea what I was doing with Modern Warfare 2019, and then we moved into Cold War, and now we're on Modern Warfare 3, the new one, you know? Like, you just learn as you go. It's pretty straightforward. But yeah. Bayo, if that's how you pronounce your name, that's how I would handle a reload animation. Not too shabby, if you ask me. Is there anything else anyone in the chat wants to know that I could, like, go over that you've been having trouble with or anything? Any general questions about Blender and whatnot? Because I feel like I've covered everything, like, regarding the Modern Warfare stuff. Maybe we can go into the Discord and find some, like, go through the help tab and see if we can figure anything out. Where is it? General rules. Oh, yeah, right here. Anyone know how to extract the sounds from a PA key sound file from CoD Ghost or Advanced Warfare? I tried using Hex Editor, but I really don't know how to use it that well. Well, if you're extracting sounds using Greyhound, what you would do is, it's actually pretty straightforward. You just would go to settings and then change it from load X models. 1 second. This is a weird little menu bug. If that happens, just quit out and go back in. Whenever you put your cursor over these in this version of Greyhound, it's going to do that. So it's a little bit annoying, but I'm sure they'll patch it soon enough. But yeah, what you're going to want to do is just go to here and click load sounds. And wait, oh, that is crazy. Okay, there we go. Load sounds from game, and then you would load game. And then all these sound files are here. And back when I was using Greyhound, when I made my tutorials, a lot of these were like really messed up. Like the names were just random letters and numbers, but now they actually, it looks like they unhashed them, so now it actually has accurate sound files, which is really cool. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. It looks like some of them are still hashed, which is problematic, but you can always just, you know, sort through them. Let's just, like, extract a bunch of these. Export selected, and then go to Greyhound, exported files, MW6 sounds. Whenever you extract a new kind of file, it'll make the folder for that automatically. So core, game, zombies. Let's go to AI, zombies, Vox, pain. Let's see what these sound like. Yeah, let's just do media player. Damn, that's pretty cool. Let's go. Zombies. Yeah, you can get any sound from the game like this. So that's how I'd recommend it. But if you're using other software, no can do. I can't help you. I'm out of my depth. Let's see. Edit, never mind. Re-extracted it and seems to have fixed it. This was an issue someone else was having earlier, where their bones looked weird, but glad to see that they got it sorted out. Anyone know where this blueprint inspect animation file? I can't find it. Oh yeah, finding specific animations can be a pain in the butt. When it comes to looking through the files, I recommend like using context to figure it out. So you might see that inspect animations are actually really long in a lot of cases. So maybe sorting by bones and the length of the animation and just like extracting all of the really long animations under the gun section or whatever, you'll find what you're looking for. That's the best advice I could give off the top of my head. Let's see. Oh, this guy was asking about how I would recommend like posing like faces and stuff. Like these models aren't really, I don't recommend like posing the faces by hand. It's probably going to give you weird results unless you are like good at it. Usually what I would do is you can find like different facial expression animations in the game files by searching like pain or like grimace or whatever they have for the different like things, like happy. Like there's all sorts of different head animations that they have that you can just apply to the characters, and it will just like have the motion capture data and you can just apply it that way, which is pretty nice. It's pretty convenient if you're a fraud like me and you just want to use the game files instead of doing it yourself. Back to the Discord right here. This person was having an issue where they were exporting lower LOD versions of a character, and it was giving them really poor quality. Like, look at how bad this looks compared to what it looked like after they fixed it. Basically, I recommend exporting all available LODs and then doing the one that's the most megabytes. That'll be the highest quality model. Let's see here. Oh no. Any idea of perspective levels? And a lot of the times when someone has an issue and they post it in the chat, a lot of the times I just end up being like, here's a tutorial I made. It feels so nice to just be able to link something like that. Let's see. Someone posting their Warhammer minis. Shout out to PVT Pile. Look at these Warhammer minis. I have some over there on my table that need to be painted. Looks hype. And this was someone I think who was having trouble with the gun thing, like the concepts that I just explained earlier on how I would do like the animation and whatnot. Oh, maybe something we can do for fun is I can make a thumbnail for this stream real quick. I feel like that'd be neat. The software I like to use for making thumbnails and stuff, because it's really just straightforward and easy, is I use GIMP, which is a free alternative to Photoshop. It's just open source, pretty straightforward. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, obviously, that Photoshop has, but I feel like it's a pretty solid replacement for people who, A, don't feel like pirating or paying for Photoshop. Both of those things are a hassle. So you can just use GIMP, which is a free alternative. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna file new. The best aspect ratio, or image resolution, I should say, that is good for YouTube thumbnails is usually 1280 by 720, I believe. So let's make that 1280 by 720 and create it. And let's just start with like a black background. So go here, we'll do the bucket fill, black. There we go. Now we'll create a new layer. New layer. Okay. And let's just pull up the stream real quick. I'll send it to myself on Discord real quick. Now I'll get a good like thumbnail. I'll scroll through the video until there's a face of me going, or, you know, maybe I'll just steal those. Copy link. Yeah, I hope that this has been either informative or entertaining. I really have been wanting to do more content creation stuff, and I've got my new PC and everything, so I'm able to stream. I feel like the quality is really nice. I feel like all that stuff. The only thing that I'm not so sure about is I don't know if my mic sounds good. I'm gonna feel so embarrassed if I go back through this and the audio is just garbage here. But either way, I feel like this has been really informative so far. Sending myself the link so I can open it. I'm not so sure about is I don't know if my mic sounds
I get to hear
good.
myself.
I'm gonna feel so embarrassed. I can full screen this and then screenshot a random part. Mute it, obviously. Where's a good thumbnail? There we go. That's gold. Pure gold. We're going to rewind a little bit, and we're going to hit play, and then we're going to Windows Shift S. Is that a good thumbnail? I'm skeptical. No, it's not. I take it all back. What is up with that face? We can do frame by frame. Oh man, I'm picking my nose there. That's a perfect thumbnail. 1 second. There we go. Give a load of this guy, am I right? Escape. And we can bring this in again. Control V. And we can just do a quick trim. Oh, also, we'll have to add a... Wait, okay, the layer already has opacity. Good. So we'll just do this. Zoom in a little bit. Oh, how do I zoom in if I don't have a, I'm used to having a touchpad. I don't know how to zoom in. Is it like scroll or control? Okay, it's control scroll. Okay. We'll just go through real quick. We got 7 people watching. Let's go. Hope you all are having a good one, and I hope you're on the West Coast, and it's not currently 2:37 in the morning for you, but hey, if you are, glad to keep you company, I guess. Okay, there we go. God tier lasso select. I wonder if the lasso select would just work over here. We'll see. We got 6 thumbs up on the video. Let's go. Anyone who's just tuning in right now, we're just making the thumbnail and chilling. If you have any questions about extracting files from Call of Duty or Blender, I'm still all ears and happy to entertain any such questions, and I'll dive into it. Some examples of stuff that's already been asked is like, how do you handle like reload animations and like how to get higher quality textures and whatnot. Basically, if you just want to know those things, like you can rewind and find all sorts of fun stuff. All sorts of tidbits. I should probably honestly edit down some of these things into like little compact short videos I can share with people if they're having similar issues. Probably gonna do that at some point because, you know, people are bound to have similar problems. And also me and Simpy just troubleshooting definitely solved a couple issues that people have been having, just, you know, troubleshooting and going from scratch on Windows 11 on a new computer. I feel like it was pretty productive. And it's nice too, it's been a while since I've done this, like between tutorials, like, yo, what's up, Deviant? How's it going? Any questions about Blender or anything? Let's go. I want to start live streaming a lot more frequently. It's really fun. I feel like I'll be more productive if I do this sort of stuff like on stream. Like every night I log in at like midnight my time and I stay on until like 4. And it's like, okay, you have to be productive. Okay, people are watching you, you know? I feel like it's fun. This is why I followed you. Let's go. I'm going to be a lot more active going forward, hopefully. Control scroll? Yeah, that's it. And what we're gonna do here is just select, invert, delete. There we go. And we can probably feather a little bit, maybe. Select. We're gonna feather by 10 points. And then delete. And that'll just make it look a little bit less sharp. Oh yeah, the CoD model stuff? Yeah, I know. It's super hype. I just went back into it, and this entire stream has just been me going from start to finish on a brand new PC, and just like figuring all that stuff out all over again, watching my own tutorials basically. I'm making a thumbnail for the stream right now, because right now it's just a random screenshot I took when I started, but right now I'm just editing a thumbnail real quick, because we went over a lot of like CoD stuff. Select none. Using GIMP, which is a fun alternative to Photoshop that is free, and I will shill it because it is open source. I love stuff like that. That's why I love Blender. Delete. And how's this looking? We can probably just go to the erase tool and just get rid of some of these jagged edges. Select none. We can bring down the size of the brush to like 16. And just get rid of some of these edges. A little bit too sharp. I'm just gonna scroll through it. Hell yeah, dude. I definitely plan on chopping it up into like smaller bits, like maybe some like small videos to like show people if they have like any issues that I brought up on the stream. Like yeah, it's been pretty cool. And like I said, I want to do stuff like this like every night or something. Get on that content grind. Okay, and now what can we put behind me? Probably like a Blender scene. Maybe this stuff right here. Why is it doing that? There we go. Control V, and we can scale this down quite a bit. Might have to do it under layer. So layer, scale layer. And can we just divide by 5? Will that work? Oh, that's not what we want. Control P, cancel. Scale layer. We'll divide it by 4. And then scale. Anchor layer. Wait, no, I didn't want to do that. We want to make it onto a new layer. New layer. And then we'll go back through the stream, find like a random screenshot, maybe. Go, bring this in. Bring this to the side. Put this onto a new layer, put it behind everything. Something that can like spice it up, I wonder. We can select alpha to selection and then layer, well, select grow by, let's say, 10 points. Hit OK. And then we can go onto a new layer. New layer. Okay. And let's just go to select and then feather by like 50 points. And then fill this in a bright color, like yellow or something. Is that what we wanted? Oh, okay, I need the bucket fill. There we go. See how that looks. It's like none. Ooh, I do kind of like how that looks. Oh no, I think my phone died. Oh no. I'd pay you for a CoD model I'm after? Dude, just watch the tutorial, honestly. Like, you don't need to pay anyone for it. Like, it's pretty straightforward. You got this. I get it if you're on, like, a really, really low-end PC, but I believe in you. Which character is it? Honestly, if you hop in the Discord, maybe someone can help you. Let's see, I gotta go get my phone charger. I will be right back, and I'll finish this thumbnail. And then, if anyone has any Blender questions or anything, maybe we'll do that, or transition into something else, like maybe a project or something. I don't know. 1 second. I'll be right back. Sore from sitting for so long. Oh my god. I gotta stretch more often when I do these. Alright. Got my cord here. Oh, I didn't even have my lights on for my desk. It has like underlights that I can change to whatever color I want. Let's just leave it on blue for now. I feel like that looks cool. Or does it look better off? I feel like it looks better off for now. But I will plug in my phone. 1 second. That's that. Put my headphones back on so I can hear anything. Just don't have time. You know what? Fair play. I feel that. I make 3D models for DAZ 3D. That sounds cool. I don't know what that is, but that sounds awesome. People, oh my god, people, one of the coolest things that I've seen on the Discord is somebody who, modded, basically, Call of Duty models into Sekiro, which I thought was amazing. I'm after Tim the Tatman. Nice. Some, like, thumbnail work or something. Oh, my phone's alive again. I can pull up chat here. From Warzone. Oh, you're after Tim the Tatman. Okay, I see what you mean. I forgot they had a skin in game. I was like, what is he talking about exactly? But yeah, that makes perfect sense. I don't know what his code name is, but I'm sure someone in the Discord does. Let me see if I can actually find the answer to that. 1 second. If we go to Blender chat and search Tim the Tatman. Tim? Search. Oh, it's low WC Tim, and you'll have it. Here's the model right here. Head MP underscore Tim the Tatman, and body MP Tim the Tatman. Those are the files. It's honestly, it's pretty easy, dude. You got this. I believe in you. It's really fun. It would take you a solid 20-30 minutes top, from top to bottom, following tutorials, making mistakes. I don't know, man. I think you could do it. I think you could do it. Let's see. But yeah, that's as easy as it is. A lot of the times, if you're having issues or have questions about Blender or Greyhound, like, the Discord that we have is basically a repository of knowledge because of how long it's been up, how many people have come in, and how much they've posted. Like, a lot of the times, 9 times out of 10, if you're having an issue, you can search for it on the Blender or Help tab or General, and someone else has had the same problem and it's been answered, luckily. But yeah, we gotta change this thumbnail because right now it looks boring and I hate it. So let's go back to here. I feel like this is cool, but we need some text, okay? Right here. We're gonna call it, what should we call it? I'll call it Greyhound Q&A. Live. And this layer is down here. We're going to bring it up to the top. Greyhound Q&A Live. And what color should this be? Red, maybe? How does this look? Bad. Let's try purple. That's kind of on brand for the stream. Like you can see the wavy bits I have right here. It's like black, yellow, and yellow and purple and stuff. Is there a download lol? Links to Discord? If you go to any of my tutorial videos, like, you can find the Discord as like the first link in the description or the last link, or it's pinned to the thing. So just go to any of my tutorials, and you'll find it. It's pretty easy to find. And we don't have like a repository of downloads per se. We just have like a lot of information to help you and make the extraction process smooth. So, like, we don't have downloads for, like, Tim the Tatman, but you can find, like, the name of the model by, like, seeing what people have said. So, all you would have to do is, like, install Greyhound, install, like, Cordyceps, follow one of the tutorials, which are, like, 10, 20 minutes, maybe, if you follow it. And then just load the model, and then download it. It's pretty easy. Greyhound Q&A Live. If we make this bigger, change the font, and add the yellow glow to this, I feel like it could be cool. We're going to make it... What's a random font? System? Ooh, system font looks good. We'll increase the size. Make it a little bit smaller, move it towards the center. And then we'll do the same thing that we did for the other one. So we're going to do alpha to selection, and then select, grow by the same amount, and then select feather by the same amount, and then fill yellow on another layer. New layer. Okay. Boom. And then select none. Does that look good, I wonder? You don't have the game? Or you would? Dude, Warzone's free! As long as you have the space on your computer, dude. I pulled it off. It depends. You know, not everyone has the right specs, but if your computer is strong enough to be using Blender, I'm willing to bet that it's strong enough to, like, you know, run CoD enough for you to, like, just extract the files, you know? All you have to do is dump the files once. Basically, all you have to do is download Call of Duty, the free version, Warzone. Tim the Tatman's in there. You download it, you run it once. It doesn't have to run well, you don't need good FPS or anything. You run the game once, you close out of it, you open Parasite, and then you dump the files, like in the tutorial. And then you never have to touch the Call of Duty again, and it just saves all the files from the game, which Cordyceps will then refer to when you open Greyhound. I know it sounds complicated when I say it out loud, but it's really not. I think you got this. Final export errors. I mean, worst comes to worst if you bother someone in the Discord, like, if you ask. You know, it never hurts to ask. Maybe someone's willing to extract it. But personally, I prefer to, you know, you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. if you teach a man how to fish, you feed him for life. That's my philosophy, you know? At Evan, no matter what, don't let anyone hold you back. Keep on grinding to your future ambitions, no matter what. Never give up. You're amazing. Have a nice day. Stay safe and enjoy life. Dude, I appreciate that, Black Prism. I really, really am getting into, like, everything. Like, I got my nice camera hooked up. I got OBS running on my old laptop. I got my new computer. I really feel like I got the vibes. You know what I mean? I got the vibes down pat. And I just want to keep streaming. Like, I did the test run last night. I'm doing this tonight. I can chop this up into a couple videos or something, you know, and just keep on coming up with fun ideas. Have friends on, like, to just banter with. We can play some Rainbow Six Siege. We can do more Blender content. I can work on commissions and stuff on stream. I feel like it could be pretty high. I feel like I got some content to share in me. I had no idea. Yeah, I'd like to do it myself. Yeah, dude, go check out the tutorial. There's only a few things. Like, I think I'm going to be making, like, an amendment video based on the things I've learned from this, because there's a couple issues you might run into. Like, Greyhound, there's an issue with the current version that's on the GitHub. It doesn't work. You have to go to Destroyo's Discord, who's the person who's managing Greyhound right now. They have the current working version there. If you just find his Discord, I'm pretty sure it's public and everything. I found this out live with Simpy. Which one is it? Oh yeah, it's right here, Destroyo's Discord. If you go to the tool release tab, it's right here. This Greyhound 1.46.3.5 release is the one that you need for it to run properly at the moment. The other one that's on the GitHub page, even though it says it's the latest version, it's actually bugged. So you're going to want to join his server and download this. As far as I've been told, it's public, so you should be able to Google it and find a link or whatever. Worst comes to worst, join my server and we can get you hooked up. But yeah, you would download this and basically follow my tutorial that I made. This one right here. Where is it? If we go to my channel, and then these two tutorials right here, you'll be able to, like, it teaches you everything that you need to know. This will teach you everything about extracting and importing the models into Blender. And then this one will teach you how to texture them. And then everything in this stream so far has just been like a loosey-goose, like retreading old ground and going over some new stuff like animations and like going into that territory a little bit. But I feel like these two right here, super straightforward. This one's 22 minutes. This one's 16 minutes. So total, if you take into consideration you pausing and downloading and everything, it'll take you less than an hour to follow everything and have it a character model that just looks immaculate, okay? And an example, I made this as like a fun example of what you can do. If we just turn on the... This was made just using my tutorials, you know? You can extract animations, textures, characters. The trees and the backgrounds aren't from the game, but the characters are, all the animations that inspect, the death animation. I know it looks so janky, but this is just an example of the kinds of things you can do. The car model, that's from Warzone. That's a throwing knife. That's an execution. All of this stuff, it's super cool, you know? You can use it to make banger thumbnails, all that stuff. I think it's so cool. I just nerd out. But yeah, you make awesome thumbnails. There's all sorts of characters that have been ported into the game that you can get high quality like models of, like Homelander and Ash from Evil Dead, who are my favorite two examples. Now they have WWE characters, like all that stuff. It takes an hour of your time to learn how to do, and after that, it's easy. Like 5 minutes to boot up the software, not even, and then just find the files you want, bring them into Blender. Yeah, like the world is your oyster or something. I don't know, but it's pretty easy, you know. It's pretty cool. What was I? Oh yeah, I should probably export this as it's a random file name. There shouldn't be spaces. I haven't come up with it. Random file name onto my downloads. Evan, where's my downloads? Downloads, export. And I'll change the. There we go. I'm going to YouTube right now. Actually, I'll send this to my alt on Discord, and then I'll edit it that way. Downloads. There we go. Send that to myself. Go into my streaming computer and then change the thumbnail. Let me see what you've been saying. I'd like to do it myself. Yeah, I was just going to say, will you do a new tutorial? Yeah, I'm joining the server just now. I'm good with Blender and texturing. I do that for a living. Oh, that's sweet, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, I've seen that. Looks great. Yeah, I've converted a ton of CoD models, man. I just haven't ripped them. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's how I started out, too. There was this really sketchy Russian website that I still use from time to time if I'm really desperate and lazy, especially for games that, like, I don't know how to rip from. But I remember the first model I ever textured, it was Ghost from Modern Warfare 2019. When he was new to the game, I found him, and I downloaded him, and I watched tutorials on how color textures and normal maps and metal maps and ambient occlusion. That's how I taught myself Blender, just downloading ripped files from the internet and texturing them. And then eventually I was like, okay, what if I want to like actually get into the nitty gritty of this and like start ripping files on my own? And I found the Scubula, or however you say his name. I found his server with the software in it, and I went through the software. There were no tutorials, you know what I mean? I just, you know, figured it out, went through like text chats and everything on the Discord to like figure out how things worked. And I was like, okay, I gotta share this with people. And I made my tutorials. They were really old and bad, like super bad quality, and there were tons of bugs, and they became outdated quickly. And I ended up privating those videos, and then I remade the tutorials that you see on my channel now. They're like remastered. The old ones are like at least 2 years old, and they don't work anymore. They use bad techniques and stuff because I was really new to 3D animation stuff. But yeah, now they're pretty up to date. There's only certain things that I'm surprised. Like, it's been what, almost a year now, and the tutorials still work just fine. I followed them on the stream, and I only had like one hiccup, two if you count my own incompetence. So I'm pretty proud of that, and you know, I didn't cringe too hard listening to myself from a year ago. So I think that's a W, personally. Okay, now I gotta change this image. 1 second. Here's you've been. Oh yeah. Let's see. Save image. My downloads. Save. Go to here. Edit the stream. And go to thumbnail. Change it. The download. There we go. Save. There we go. The thumbnail's a bit generic, but it's better than what I had, which was uber bad. There we go. And I can just close out of this, discard changes. Oh, I hope there wasn't a typo. I didn't really look at it that closely. Is it good? Greyhound Q&A 5. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, I've seen that. Looked great. Yeah, I've converted a ton of CoD models. Okay, yeah, you already said that. Yeah, man, I was looking into it and went down a rabbit hole and found you a while back. Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, I feel like I'm a really, really niche channel. Only a very specific thing. It's super niche. Like, extracting models from Call of Duty. But Call of Duty is popular enough that niche, a lot of people like it. So, how else are they going to make cool, unique thumbnails and stick out from the other people who make montages or whatever? Also, data miners, you know. I don't really mess with that at all, personally. I've always been more oriented towards, like, the thumbnail creation or, like, the idea of someone making, like, their own, like animations or whatever, you know, that's cool. But, people use it for all sorts of stuff. And hence why I have, how many subscribers at this point? 1.76? Dude, I don't even post videos, like, at all. Like, I posted my tutorials, and I haven't been making content at all. And I still have that many subs right now, and that blows my mind. Like, I've almost gained 1,000 subscribers just riding off of those tutorials, just doing nothing. Like, I gotta get on that grind, you know what I mean? Like, I just gotta make more content, 100%. Shoot myself in the foot, not. So, And also, if anyone's wondering about the music, I will just mention that this is a We Shop song by Lud and Schlatt. You know, Ludwig and Jay Schlatt, they did a collab like a year ago where they made a lot of like free, copyright-free music. Well, they made these two songs in this playlist. I've been having this one play on repeat the entire time. And they also have like a bunch of classical music that they had made by like recorded by some composers, and it's like all like copyright-free, super high quality, and I really like this channel. Oh, one second. The video just got like a little bit choppy. The stream's looking kind of choppy. One second. Let me see if there's any issues. Maybe my laptop's finally overheating. Let's see. Let me look at the playback on this end and see if it's been like lagging a lot. Honestly, this looks good. This looks good. Yeah, it looks like it was just a momentary thing. Stream health. How's it looking? Poor. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. One second. I'm gonna do my own troubleshooting live. What's going on here? I'm gonna do some waves, wait for it to catch up, and see how that looks. Yeah, it is really... Oh my god, my computer is burning up right now. Ooh, it's super hot. Let me look at the temps real quick. Control Alt, delete, task manager. Can I see the temps anywhere? GPU. Okay, it's back up to excellent. Excellent connection. It fixed itself, which is nice. Yeah, man, I was looking into it. Okay, yeah. Just shared 3D model page on your Discord in the art section. You can see what I do if you're interested. Yeah, dude, 1 second. I'll have a look real quick. Let me look. Let me see. Is it in general? Where'd you say it was? Shared 3D model page on your Discord in the art section. Oh, art stuff. Okay, DeviantArt. 1 second. This isn't gonna be like inappropriate, is it? 1 second. Artist. Oh, it opened up on the main monitor. Anyway. Whoa! What is this? Okay, that's a guy. I'm not gonna show this on stream, even though it was there for a split second. It has some spicy looking images. Still looks PG-13. But yeah, these are hype, dude. These look really good. A little bit too spicy for the stream, though. I don't want to get age restricted. But I like it. It's awesome. Thanks for sharing, dude. These look sick. Conor McGregor. Oh, yeah, this one. Yeah, it has the, like, hidden thing. I'll click through on it. Wait 1 second. Let me make sure that this isn't showing on stream, because that would be a nightmare. Let me see. Where'd OBS go? Okay, it's right there. Yeah, we're safe. Oh, I have to log in to view it. Come on. Oh, well. Fair enough. Thanks for sharing. That's really cool, dude. Pull the chat back up. No, I don't know what you're referring to. Like the stream, it has like a solid 10-second delay. Oh, I forgot there is some boobies. Yes, you did forget to mention that, but luckily the boobies were censored. I wasn't logged in. So the YouTube gods have saved me. I didn't get demonetized. That is so funny. Oh man. Thanks for looking. Yeah, no problem, dude. This is great, honestly. Just like a couple chatters late at night, chilling, cruising. It's nice. What else is there? Should I play a game or should I work on something? I don't know. I plan on getting off. I could get off now or in like an hour. One of the two. Or like in an hour and a half if we really went off the rails. Another thing that I want to do on stream sometime is like I could do streams dedicated to modding games. Like, this stream, we're going to start from zero and we're going to mod Skyrim. We're going to install the software needed for that, and then look at the Nexus mods and install a bunch of stuff. And we can do the same thing with like Minecraft. I feel like those could be fun stream night kinds of things. Work on something. All right. I have a commission for a friend that I'm doing where I'm making his, like, it's not a Dungeons and Dragons character. It's a character for like a story he's writing. But I have to wait for him to do more stuff. Fire up the ripping process? Okay, dude. Bet. 1 second. We've already gotten all the heavy lifting out of the way earlier. So yeah, let's do it. Show me all the things. Okay. So basically, let's go back into here. Oh god, I opened this twice. But, let's go to the history. Wait, this is the wrong one. We want to be on this channel. Okay. Go to Google Chrome. This guy. YouTube. We'll just skim through my tutorial and I'll show you the process and all the links and everything. We go to the history right here. These are all the links that you're going to need. So you need to go to Cordyceps right here and now download the latest release of this, which is pretty easy. Download this. And then what you're going to want to do is, once you've, downloaded or whatever, I have it all on my desktop right now in a folder called CoD stuff. Basically, you open Cordyceps, and then the first command, which is the most important, and you have to make sure that you have your internet disconnected when you do this. And this is just going to be like a summary. So like this very short bit where I'm just going through everything super fast might not be like informative enough for you to do the whole process. But basically, what you're going to do is dump, and then you copy the file path for your Call of Duty game. So for me, if I go to my home screen and my Call of Duty is right here, I just right click it and go to open file location, and then you go to your retail folder, then copy this file path, Control C, and then quotation mark. Wait, actually, it's the exe. So you go into the retail folder, and then you find the CoD exe, which for me, it would be this one right here. And then you copy as path, and then quote, Control V, unquote. If I did this right now with my Ethernet plugged in, I could get my Call of Duty account banned. This is the only part in the process where you have to disconnect from the internet. Otherwise, you're putting your account at risk. Past this point, basically what this is going to do is at this point you had to have had you have to open up Call of Duty and then close it down once. You just have to get to the menus. But what this does is it's going to take your Call of Duty files and it's going to read them and then copy them. And the way that this works is kind of ingenious. It gets around the anti-cheat, which was a huge problem when it first came out. Ricochet made Greyhound unusable because the anti-cheat would detect Greyhound and it just wouldn't work. So now what we have to do is create a proxy with Cordyceps. It sounds complicated, but basically you create a copy of your game files when you dump it. And also, I will say right here, this extra quotation mark right there, bad. You want a single quotation mark on each end. So if you have two, it'll mess up the process. But either way, I don't want to hit enter because I'm not unplugged from the internet. But that'll just take a few moments and it will dump your game's files. And then afterwards, you type in set handler. And then the handler is different depending on what game you're ripping from. For me, it's MW6 because it's the new Modern Warfare 3. But if you need help with that, you can just type in help at any time, and it'll give you a list of the things. So AW for Advanced Warfare, Ghosts for Ghosts. It has a whole list here. But what I'm going to do is set handler MW6, and then init. Don't forget the init. I spent 20 minutes earlier because I forgot that one part of the code. And I was like, what am I doing wrong? But yeah, MW6 space init space, and then quote, and then we're going to go back to our file location for our Call of Duty, go up one, and just to where it says whatever drive it is, files, it might say BattleNet, and then Call of Duty, Control C. This is where your retail data and BattleNet folder should be, just right here. We're just going to copy that, and then put it in here, and then end quote, space, set locale, prefix. Don't forget the E at the end of locale,
and have all that one word, and then space, quote, png, underscore, unquote, and then load common files. Enter. And then that will take the file dump, the copy of the game's files that you made, and then it's going to boot them up like this. If you see green, you're good. Wait for that. And then right here is where we can load the specific files you want to rip. So if you wanted to extract a Call of Duty character, like if you're looking for weapons, you would type in, like, what I think the code is like WPM or VM or whatever. But for characters, I know for certain, like you would type in load WC and then star head, unstar, enter, and then that'll load all of the characters' heads in the game, like Ghost, Price, all of them. It's going through, it's getting all of them right now. And we can do the same thing for heads, because the way that the files work is that they split bodies and heads. So if you want to extract a full character, you need to get both, so body and head. So we're going to do the same thing. Load WC space star head. Excuse me. Wait, I already got the heads. It's body. Body. Unstar. Enter. It'll load all the bodies. I'll go through tweets again. Yeah, that's what happened to me when the first time I tried Ricochet. Got, what is it? What does it say? Got me, lol. I don't care about getting the account banned. Don't care about playing it. Hey, that's fair. I'm in the same boat. Like, it would suck if I lost my Call of Duty account. I don't really care. I don't play it that much anymore. I would still be sad, but I'm fairly certain, I'm 90% certain that this is all safe to do, as long as you don't have it plugged in when you dump the game's files. But also, if you just want to load everything, you can load, if you wanted just Tim the Tapman, you would just type in the name that you saw in the Discord. I think it would have to be the exact file name, so let's just try Tim. Would that work? Yeah, it doesn't see any Tim files, so it would be the full, like, name, but we already have all the character heads and all the character bodies all loaded up. So what we can do now is boot up Greyhound, which, if you follow the tutorial, is pretty straightforward. I have my Greyhound folder right here. We're going to boot it up. And now we have to keep Cordyceps running in the background and press load game. And then in our settings, make sure that load models is on. I had sounds, so I'm going to have to load game again. And then let's just try searching Tim. Execution, offhand, head, Tim the Tatman. Yeah, he has a really simple name. Tim the... Is it Tat? Yeah, Tatman. Tim the Tatman. Head and head. So it looks like his body is different from his head. Let's see in the Discord what they have to say about it. Blender chat. Tim. The body was called Tim. Okay. IW9. MP Tim IW9. Let's try that. So we can extract, shift click, export selected, and then we'll search for IW9 Tim. For Tim. Or is it the other way around? Tim on IW9. There we go. And there's his body. Export selected. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There we go. And now it's ready to just import into Blender. Blender, we don't want 4.2. We need to use an older version for it to be compatible with C-Model. So you're going to want to get Blender 4.0 or lower, which I have downloaded during the stream. So if we go here, I have right here Blend 4, this folder right here, where I extracted an older version of Blender. We have it running. Delete the default cube, file, import. I installed an add-on. It didn't save the add-on though, so I'll have to reinstall it real quick. Dude, Google Drive that for me, bro, and you got a friend for life. Say less, brother, okay? I got you. 1 second. Add-ons, install, downloads, get the C-Model thing in here. Let's see, let me activate it. C-Model. Make sure this is checked on. And now we'll be able to import him. Import. Well, import.
Yeah, honestly, I'll just texture him for example's sake right now. Models, sort by date modified. We'll get his body in here first. Import CNM. And we'll also import the head and scale these down. S.01 to scale it to 1/5 of the original size. File, import, C model, go up, and then the head, same exact thing. It looks like his head is just his eyes. What is up here? Yeah, it's literally just his eyeballs, but same thing, S.02. And then we're going to go into the skeleton of the eyes, pose mode, find the, oh, it's J head, okay. Add bone constraint. Copy transforms, target is going to be the body, and we'll set it to head. Is it just J head? Let's see if this looks good. We'll get rid of the, oh yeah, look at that, easy peasy. Wow, it took you like 5 minutes to get here. Wow. Yeah, dude, once you get the initial, like, tutorials out of the way, like, you spend, like, the 40 minutes it takes to watch both tutorials. Honestly, to get to this point, it takes 25 minutes, even if you're starting from scratch, if you follow the tutorials properly. It's the texturing that can take a little bit longer, which I'm going to do right now. So if we just go over into the shading tab, you can see that he looks, you know, recognizable as is, but the quality is just completely terrible. So what we're going to do is go to his files, and we're going to open CoD image U2, open this app, then go back up to the files, Greyhound, exported files, 1.6 models, find Tim, we're going to sort by date modified, get him right up to the top. All of his files are going to be in the body except for the eyes. And then we're going to set this to COD spec gloss RGBA, multiple CODs for the color textures, and then the normals we're going to change to something else. And we can ignore these thermal maps. They're only used texture-wise if you're looking through a thermal scope in-game, and for us, they're useless, basically. So just ignore those completely, and also these weird-looking, like red and green files, they're masks. You only need those if you're doing very specific things, like doing like special camos and weapons, so 9 times out of 10 you can ignore that. We're looking for stuff like this, which is like the color textures. So we're going to just control-click all of these along with black and white textures. So black and white and color textures, but we're going to ignore all of these like weird looking purpley blues because those are normal maps. But we're going to get all the other ones selected. So this, and then just control-click everything else. Let's just full screen it and set view to extra large icons and scroll through. So boom, 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 all of these. Grab them all. Oh, not that one. Neither of these. This one, maybe. If you're not sure, just grab it to be safe. Like, it doesn't hurt to extract another one, but this is destructive, so if you do a normal map or a color map on the wrong setting, it will basically, I don't know, it can mess up the file. So you might have to re-extract if you do it incorrectly, but it's really not that big a deal. Let's see. All these. Oh, I think that might, is that a normal map? Sometimes they're kind of greenish, but I don't think that's a normal map. Lots of repeat textures for some reason. That's odd. Just gonna grab them all anyway, though. There we go. Grab these just to be safe. Not that one. All that good stuff. Oh my god, it's Tim! You're a damn genius. Yeah, I know what they all are. Yeah, different format. OpenGL or DirectX. Yeah, exactly. I gotta explain for the sake of the normies who might be watching this afterwards, though. You know, the VOD's gonna be public. So even if us intellectuals are expert 3D animators and we know all this stuff like the back of our hands, still gotta explain the stuff. Got almost everything selected. We're gonna grab these two. And that looks good to me. Honestly, it's overkill. There's a lot of repeats running around here. But, to be safe. Oh wait, I think I accidentally duplicated these. By oh yeah, there's a thing that you can do. That's a little... Oh well. We'll just see if we can get this to work as is. I think I have everything selected, but it did create duplicates. Which is something, it's something Windows does, where if you drag like a short distance and undrag, it like duplicates it. I've dealt like with this issue in the past. It's just like, oh my god, why? But let's just drag these in, and then it'll create all the images. And we're gonna switch this from what it was before to normal /gloss/occlusion, Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare, and then drag in all the normal maps. Control Oh, I did it again. I remember I had to change this setting on my old computer. That's so annoying. Basically, you can increase the amount of distance to drag before it will duplicate models like this. Jeez, I hate that so much. I know if you're watching this, it might be hard to describe what I'm, hard to understand what I'm saying, but basically, if I click on something, if I move my mouse at all, it creates a duplicate of all of the images I have selected, and it's so bad. I just have to be careful not to drag. I've got to, since it's a new computer, I don't have that setting set up. Yeah, man, great job explaining the process. Was about to say that, lol, you duplicated them by accident, right-click and copy. Yeah, I know. I've dealt with this issue before. It's just annoying. Windows is terrible. If I thought that I could switch to Linux without it impacting my workflow, I totally would. I hate Windows so much. There's so much that they do that's just like, I swear it's just there to piss you off. Oh, man. There we go. And those are all the normal maps. We're going to drag those. And now that we have the right setting on and everything, and now we can actually texture the character. Easy peasy. Also, I'm going to sort by date. And I'll like sort things out pretty easily. Yeah, it happens to me all the time. Hate it. Yeah, there's actually a setting. You can change the pixel distance like to drag before it will do that, and just like either doubling or tripling it was enough that like I just stopped having the issue on my old computer, which was pretty hype. But let's start with his face. Oh, I'm still in pose mode. 1 second. Let's see. Now, obviously, his face is really easy to identify. Normal map. We're going to do normal map color. Put this to non-color. And then we're going to drag this into his normal, but that's not good enough because Call of Duty textures, the way that Blender reads normal maps, the height is actually the opposite of the way that the IW engine reads normal maps. So you need to invert the green color channel in order to have accurate textures. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Also, ooh, these colors look, this texture looks really grainy. 1 second, before I go any further, let's find the face texture and see if it's grainy, because I might need to redo this. Is this the high quality texture? It looks kind of low quality. 1 second. I'm connected to the internet. It might just be me, my mind playing tricks on me. Let me make sure. Go to the Greyhound stuff. Going to up. Greyhound. Go to the JSON file. Notepad. Just once. And CDN downloader is set to false. Yeah, no, we need that set to true, and we're going to re-extract. Because the image quality is not good enough. File, save, close. And now when we open it, it's going to be set to true, right? Just once. Yes, CDN downloader has to be set to true. And if you're connected to the internet and have that setting turned on in your JSON file under Greyhound, it will download higher quality images when you extract the file, which is exactly what we need to do because that is just not cutting it. So what we're going to do is go back into exported files, Modern Warfare, X models, and then we're going to go to sort by date, and we're going to delete both Tim folders real quick. Delete these, get rid of them, and re-extract them because that image quality is just unacceptable, honestly. Reopen Greyhound. Yes. Load game. Tim _ IW9. And extract. Load game. Where is he? Is that _ body? No. Body? No. Direct X is inverted. I see. This is why I needed you to do it while you find all the issues like a boss. Yo, Charles, my man. Let's go. What was the name of his file? It was body. Oh, okay. Is it here? Head. Body. No, it's not there. I'll refer back to the Discord. It was Tim MP Tim IW9. That should do it. MP _ Tim _ IW9. There we go. Now we're going to extract selected, and then type in Tim the Tatman. It should be the only model. Why is this taking so long? I'm just going to close out of this. Control-Alt-Delete. I don't think it's going to work very well if I have more than one tab open. So, 1 second. Greyhound, we're just going to end that task. And then go back to the other Greyhound. Don't want to run more than one at once. So, MP _ Tatman. Search. There we go. Export selected. Oh, do I have the setting on that skips previously exported files? No, I don't. Okay, perfect. And then Tim the Tatman. Tim the Tatman, we want his head. We can grab both, because I don't know the difference between this. Export selected. And then we can go back into Blender. Oh no, we're going to have to reselect the images again. Oh well. It's worth it. We need the best quality for our buddy Deviant in the chat. Love watching the process, man. I don't have any more room in my brain for more software. Hey, fair enough. Honestly, it's a never-ending war. There's always new software to learn. MP10 Urge. Okay. So we gotta repeat this part of things, but we know what we're doing. Go back through here. RGBA, multiple products. Full screen. Control. Click. We're going to speed run this without duplicating any files. I got this. Easy peasy. Maximum effort. Oh, I gotta sit up straight, dude. I feel like, oof, my posture. I get too into it. I go full, like, goblin mode. Oh, man. Let's go. Two heads are probably different LODs. Probably. I just extracted both so I can deal with it later. I end up doing that a lot. It's like, oh, there's two different heads. Should I scrutinize it now or kick the can down the road? I'm a kick the can down the road kind of guy. Almost there. That looks like it. No duplicates. I'm actually a god. Looking good. Now we just grab the normal maps. Right. Now goblin mode. I'm basically looking at the screen. Dude, that's great. Oh man. All the purple textures. Come here. Come to Papa. Is that all of them? Scroll down. Oh, there's more down here. Oh, okay. There we go. Scroll back up. I don't see any. I am a well-oiled machine. Now we have to change this to CoD, normal, gloss, occlusion, whatever, infinite warfare, modern warfare, and drag all these in. Boop. And now they're going to be much higher quality. Good one, Charles. Good one. Let's see. And we'll see, hopefully, a increase in quality if we bring in this face texture compared to this one right here. So we're zoomed in. This is the moment of truth. Let's see if this looks better. Go to the lips. Please. All that effort. Please tell me it wasn't for nothing. Oh, yeah. That definitely looks way better. Look at this. Look at the lips. Look at the lines in the lips. Look. Oh, yeah. Definitely worth the effort. So let's get the normal map replaced as well. Dude. That's huge. Opacity and roughness maps are the roughness map is mixed in with the color map, and the occlusion and metal maps are mixed in with the normal map. Let's see. Where's the face normal? Let's see the face normal. Where did it go? Where is it? I don't see it. I should honestly have bigger textures right now. View. Extra large. Scroll through. I should sort by date created too. Sort by date. That way I'll be able to find stuff easier. Where's the face? Did I forget the face? So just Photoshop and layers to get them then? I mean, I think that there are alternate ways of doing it. It's just that the app that I was just doing, the process I was just going through, actually splits them up manually. So this is kind of like the try-hard, like, tedious way of doing it, which is what I'm doing right now. Okay, there's the face normal. Drag this in, and then boom. Ooh, look at that quality. And you'll see that it looks kind of weird because the green channel needs to be inverted. But in the hang time, I'm going to change this to an environment texture. Open. I downloaded this earlier. It's a really high quality, like HDR, HDRI, whatever. Let that load in so we have better lighting. We're going to go to world mode, do my favorite node setup for this, which is basically we're going to drag this back, duplicate the background, and then add a mix shader. Put that here, and then drag background and shader, and then add a light path. And then is camera array. We're going to plug that into the factor, and now we can have the dynamic, cool-looking lighting of a HDR, but a flat background, which I prefer sometimes. So let's just change that back to gray and turn down the strength on this a little bit, 0.5, and then switch back to object texturing. Okay, And also, let's invert this now. Shift A, search, invert. Wait, no. It's not invert. It's RGB curve. Plug this in, go to the green channel, and just drag this up and invert it. And now he will look a lot better. He looks like he's wearing eyeliner, or what is it called? I forget. But that's great. And then also let's get his other textures in here, which would be, this is the G, which should be his roughness. And for this, what we have to do is, I believe, just invert it. Invert color. And that should give us an accurate roughness map. Looks a little wet on the nose, but looks good to me, honestly. Let's see. Is Node Wrangler installed? No, Node Wrangler isn't. Let me install that. We'll turn it on real quick. Preferences, add-ons, Node Wrangler. Here we go. So we can preview this. He looks a little bit too crispy, but honestly, I don't care. I think it looks good. Beard opacity should be there too. Yeah, same with eyelashes. Oh yeah, absolutely. We can get that out of the way real quick too. Let's see. Where's the hair cards? Which one are we working with right now? So it's this one that we're looking for. Okay. Is this it? Yep, it's this. So we're going to drag this into alpha and then go to the material tab, go to transmission. No, it's not transmission. It's, what is it? Oh, it's right here. Settings blend mode. We're going to set this to alpha hashed and alpha hashed. And for hair, I just like to set the roughness up all the way. There we go. And the color actually looks good as is, so we won't even replace it. And then the eyelashes are probably this one right here. Let's just drag this in, do the same thing. Color into alpha, and then alpha to alpha hash, and alpha hash. Turn up the roughness all the way. Ooh, okay. Gotta get these as well. This is probably it. Compare and contrast. Yep. Honestly, man, just throw it all in a folder and I can sort out the materials and save you time. I just need them all to be there. You know what, dude? Say less. I feel like this is enough for the sake of example. Like, that's Tim the Tap Man for you. But, yeah, dude, I'll toss it into a quick thing. Just add me on Discord, okay? Sounds good? Would you prefer the blend file or just the C model? I can do either. Since you were kind enough to stick around and chat, I don't mind. I'll wait for it to catch up. The stream delay is like a solid 10-15 seconds. I was about to ask if I could add you. Yeah, dude. Anyone can add me. Go for it. Shoot me a DM. No gatekeeping here. And I don't normally do this for people. I'm normally like, actually, I don't archive files. I just teach people how to extract them themselves. But since you stick around on stream, I'm happy to, dude. Blend file is great, my dude. Okay, yeah, for sure. So I'll just save this. File, save as, we'll call it Timmy.blend. Timmy, we'll put this on my downloads, save as, and clean up. We're going to, just for the sake of it, we're going to, how do we work with data blocks? External data, that's what I'm looking for. We're just gonna pack resources for the heck of it. so that it looks like this when you import it and it's not like bright purple. You can just pick up where I left off or just erase everything if you want. And then save. And then this right here, all this fun stuff, what I'll do is I'll also get the eyes real quick. The eyes might have their own textures. I'll get these real quick for you. So RGBA, multiple CoDs, drag these in. And same goes for this. Normal. So all these are here. And I'll just take these and then drag them into the other one. So let me just X models, body, Tim, images. So all these images for the head are in here. And I'm just going to drag the folder of images from the eyes into this folder too. So those are going to be right there. And then I can take this, go up, this images thing, and I'm just going to compress to zip file. Easy peasy. And did you add me on Discord yet? I don't see you yet. Message request. There you go. It's right here. Accept your DM. Go to this. What I'll do is images. Drag this in. Max file size is 500 megabytes. Oh my god, it's 500 megabytes? Oh god. I didn't realize that it was that big. 1 second. Can I compress it better than that? Show more options. 7-zip. Add to images.zip. Wait, no. Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. I'll do a Google thing. Okay, 1 second. Let me delete this. I think I just messed that up. We're going to compress the zip file, let that do it again, and I'll send it to you on a Google Doc. Yeah, exactly. I see. Actually, I don't even need to compress it now. It's fine. 1 second. I'm overthinking this. Drive. Switch. Add account. Give me 1 moment. New, we're going to create a new folder. I'll call it name underscore him. Go to here. And we'll drag those files in real quick. And then where did I put the blend file? Is it in my downloads? Yes, it is. So that has a good 13 minutes left. And Discord actually would let me upload it. I have a Discord premium, so it is up to 500. If I compressed it enough, I totally could have sent that, but out of convenience, I will send it on Google Drive. 11 minutes, 79 out of 440 images. And then I'll add the Timmy one afterwards. So excited to get my hands on it. Did honestly, I don't blame you. Seems like a hype model. Let's pull it up on stream real quick. Let's opera. I think it's pretty faithful recreation of the character, the streamer. So yeah, no, it'll be pretty high quality. I'm sure you'll have fun with it. Six minutes left. And then after this, I feel like it's a pretty good getting off point for the stream. This has been a huge success. I am super happy. But if anyone else in chat has any questions about Blender, feel free to throw them my way. You might be able to keep me on here for another 40 minutes. All it took was you, Deviant, just being like, oh, hey, what about Tim Tapman? And hey, look at that rabbit hole we went down. Switch to existing phone profile. Cancel that. No way, Jose. But yeah, you can see right here, down in the corner. Wait, no, that's where I am. See right here? You can see it downloading. 5 minutes left. I actually thought I couldn't get it for a while because he removed it from the game, just like the Nick Merckx model. And I can't thank you enough, my friend. I did, no problem. And also, I think it's always going to be there in the files because there's people who have already purchased it. And I doubt that they're just going to completely remove something that someone bought, you know, from the game files. Like, I find that hard to believe, you know? Will recommend your channel any chance I get. Dude, look at that! Free marketing! I'll take it. All day, every day. Yeah, it is currently 3:52 in the morning right now. I'm surprised that I have 4 concurrent viewers right now, dude, honestly. Is there anything else you were wondering about as far as like the tutorial stuff goes? Honestly, a lot of it you can find just by going through this stream or one of my previous videos, but if you have any questions, feel free. Also, there's no rush or anything because I plan on making these sorts of streams very frequently going forward. Very frequently. Like, I get out of work at 11 o'clock, and I feel like it'd be so much fun to just come home and stream every night. Get those hours in, you know? Get that content. It's 5 p.m. in AUS. 5 p.m. in AUS. What is that Australia? Are you in Australia currently? I'm a filthy American. That's just an educated guess. I'm not even sure. But it is very dark where I am. And the sun will be rising in like 2 hours. Yes, Australia. I figured. Your currency is called AUD, right? So, I just guessed from that. And, Charles, my friend, hang in there! You only have 6 minutes to go if you're currently, watching. I don't know if you are. He's at work right now. He works nights. 5 minutes left. Why is this taking so long? Just give it time, I suppose. I get to watch it rise on the way home. Yeah. 366. Is this gonna go up? Anyway, I'll DM you the link to the folder, and then when it uploads, you'll have access to it. It shouldn't take very long. 1 second. Where's the share button? manage access, restricted, change it to anyone with a link, copy link, and then I'll send it to you on a DM. Control V. There we go. So when it is done, you'll get it. Just got the link, my dude. Yeah, it hasn't uploaded all the way yet. And also, I know I'm streaming, but I have two separate Ethernet cables, one for my streaming PC and one for my other PC, so it shouldn't impact my downloading, my download or upload speed significantly, like from my experience so far. Okay, there we go. It's going faster now. It is it's going up image by image. Only 3 minutes left. Let's do an internet test, honestly. Alright, my download speed is currently 600 megabytes per second. And my upload, oh yeah, it's way slower than usual. Probably because I am currently uploading a file, and also because my PC is currently streaming. Normally, if I'm not doing anything, it's around 30-35. Yeah, we'll let it cook for a while. Well, you don't have to wait too much longer. I'd say that it has a good couple minutes to go. Why does it look like that? 2 minutes left. 386 out of 440. 387 out of 440. Easy. Oh wait, ooh, someone just joined the chat. Hey, I love your tutorial. I really want to learn about texture weapons and put camos on. Yeah, absolutely, dude. You know what? I should definitely do that on stream sometime, or make its own like mini dedicated tutorial. It's not too difficult. People do it in the Discord all the time. One second. Let me open up the Discord and show you an example. It's really cool. If we go into render review and scroll up, some people have made some awesome stuff. Oh yeah, see, look at this guy. Look at these. That's so crispy looking. Let's see, what other weapon textures are there? Oh, this guy did the mastery camo. That looks right. That's pretty nice. Oh, dude, Ranko, he always makes the nastiest looking renders. Look at how good this is. Jeez, Oh, that's cool. And then this one's pretty cool too. More Ranko. Dude, he's just... his renders are on another level. I swear to God. Hey, queso! I absolutely love seeing the stuff that people make. Got a question for you. Can you edit the anything and re-up it to the game or replace it with the same name? How do you mean? I'm not sure. You kind of phrased that weird. Got a question for you. Can you edit the anything and re-up it to the game or replace it? It's the same name. Can you rephrase that? I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to ask. Cool, Valerio. Oh, is he dealing with a seam? Dude, I'm telling you, the seams can suck sometimes. Other than that, oh my god. Clean looking character skin now. Oh, and simpy. Yeah, my keyboard wigged out. Yeah. Oh, dude, I didn't even see this one when Simpy made it. That's so good. Love that. More mastery camo stuff. Ooh, the Warhammer models. Ooh, that's sick. Can you edit, let's say, the model or the textures and put them back in the game? Into Call of Duty, like the current Call of Duty? No, that's not really possible. But like an older Call of Duty or a different game? Yeah, That's possible. You can do all sorts of modding stuff. I've seen people put models and weapons into Fallout 4, you know what I mean? Let me see, Blender chat. I brought this up earlier, but it's just so cool. Sekiro. Look at this. This guy modded a Call of Duty skin into Sekiro. Look at that! That's so cool. Has it running and everything. Hey! Honestly, you know what? That has me in the mood. I think I'm gonna play a little bit of Ghost of Tsushima before I get off. I'm inspired now. Look at that. So cool. So friggin' cool. I would say that you can probably... You're almost out of storage. Dismiss. Also, your images are done. Let me send the blend file your way. Download. Timmy! There we go. Copy that. Shouldn't take too long. And then while that's doing that, we're gonna close out of everything, and I'm gonna whip out some Ghost of Tsushima. Because I'm feeling crazy. Close windows. Quit Opera. Ghost of Tsushima. Where's my controller? Great game, awesome cinematics. I know, dude. Great. Continue where we left off. Tsushima Island is... Oh, I didn't get a chance to read it.
Bastards scared off the horses.
They're samurai mounts, trained to return to their masters.
Oh, the controller's turned. There we go.
Nice trick. The Mongols must be hunting you.
We should split up. I'll draw their attention while you
The
escape.
game was too loud
I'm
when I
not
was playing
leaving
it
your side
yesterday.
until we've saved my brother.
I think it's good.
First, I need to find more allies. Trained warriors. Like Sensei Ishikawa and Lady Masako Adachi. They can help.
My brother can help too. Once we save him, you'll have the island's best blacksmith in your debt. He'll make whatever tool you need to save your uncle.
Something to scale the castle walls.
You dream it, Taka can make it.
Where are they holding him?
Honestly, that sounds like a
captured
good
in
deal
the
to me.
kitchen.
Ride there and ask around. I'll join you soon.
Taka won't last long in the Mongol cage.
You know, we will save your brother.
And your uncle.
Downloading images now. Black hands. Let's go. I hope you like it. Sucker Punch presents. Ooh, just now we get like the opening credits. Ghost of Tsushima. What is that? Flowers. Ooh. Tsushima, right? Explore Tsushima to discover new locations. This is a tale. Warrior's Code. Complete tales to build your legend and acquire new resources and abilities. Okay. As your legend grows, you will learn powerful new techniques. Nice. All the wings, trying to all the first. Oh wait, oh okay. That's pretty cool. Just watched Star Wars Outlaws stream and it looked good. You seen that yet? No. Star Wars Outlaws? I haven't. Isn't that new game that's coming out? Charms and augments. Okay, that's cool. Oh my god, the game is throwing so much at me right now. What my graphics set to right now? Preset is high. Not a big difference between high and ultra. Well, high looks good.
Quickly, cook.
Oh.
Who will face me first?
Ooh. Easy pickings. Oh my god. This guy looks. Oh my god! Oh Jesus! I can't block that. I can't block that. Please hit him. Oh my god, heal. Heal. I don't have any heals. What am I? Get up! Come on, no! Oh, am I already dead? Oh, my track. Oh, yes, MK Fire and Ice on YouTube. Got to play it early, like butter. Yeah, nice. Well, I died right off the bat, but I gotta get used to this game's controls. I really like it so far, though. It seems really cool, but it is currently 4:09. I am happy with how the stream turned out, and I'm gonna reward myself by making some food and then watching YouTube until I fall asleep. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Deviant, it's been nice talking to you. I hope that you show up in future streams. Feel free to DM me whatever if you have like questions or anything. And it's been real. I think that's gonna be about it, dude. How's the blend file going? It's done on my end. 1 second. Control Alt Delete. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. It's black. I couldn't see it. We can see on my end of the Google Drive. Right here. It's under Files on the folder that I sent you. Stream_Tim. For sure, man. If you're live, I'm here, dude. Hey, I appreciate it. That's great. Any number of viewers is better than none. But I feel like the stream, like the production quality is something that mattered to me so much that I procrastinated for so long up until this point. Like, I refused to, like, make content until I got my new PC and everything, because I just didn't want to make something that wasn't worth watching. But I feel like with my camera, my PC, my streaming, like, laptop, my monitors and everything, I feel like this is a really good setup. I don't know. I love how it's turning out. It's a lot of fun. I'm only 2 streams in. Yesterday was like a garbage test stream, and today was my first actual, like, quality-ish deep dive. I'm sure I'll look back at this in, like, 3 years and cringe, but right now I'm really happy with how things are looking. Ryan, are you posting this stream? I just got here late. Will I be able to rewatch? Yeah, the VOD will be up. Went over a ton of Blender stuff, followed my own tutorial from start to finish in order to see if there were any things that were outdated. Currently, the only thing that I can think of off the top of my head was that Greyhound, the GitHub, is outdated, and you actually need to go to Destroyer's Discord server to get the latest version for it to work. The GitHub version is bugged, and it will make it so that you can't really extract models. But yeah, everything's going to be on a VOD. Everything's going to be all set. I might end up slicing this up into mini videos to post on the channel, but the VOD will remain. You can go back, watch to your heart's content. Feel free. But I'm going to end it here. It's been real. Have a good one. Ryan, Deviant, my friend Carlos, if you're watching at this point. He just got out of work, so I doubt that he is. But yeah, everyone who's watching this right now, in the future, whatever, have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be, and adios. Because I'm having problems with CoD. The new version won't even let me dump the game. Yeah, that sounds like a pain. Go back to the start when I follow my own tutorial and follow along, and I got everything to work on a brand new computer. Yo, what's up, Stim? Dude, you have done well. Slowly but surely, you will get there. Just do what you like. The subs will come if you enjoy what you're doing, and stay on track with your subs like. Hell yeah, brother. Alrighty, thanks. Hey, appreciate you guys sticking around.